the Unexpectables. Clappity, 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 clap. We are joined.
What's up, fellas?
By oh my God, what's going on over there? Anyways, we're gonna start off with a man with a plan. The man who's got too much on the go. Turn some of those burners off and get some stoves turned off as well, my good friend. I give it up to Gaijin Goomba. Where are you at, dude? How you doing?
Not in my kitchen, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, Gaijin Goomba here. You can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba, as well as YouTube, Gaijin Goomba Media, but just search Gaijin Goomba, you'll find it. I do want to say a very special thank you to everyone that saw that video. It has done very, very well, all things considered. I did see a big jump in subs. If you did do that, thank you very much for that. I have another video coming out tomorrow. You are not going to want to miss it. Our very own Cheru not only helped put the video together, but also voiced a couple of things.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be super cool. Other than that, every Tuesday. Okay, so I stream every single time, 7 p.m. US Central. Let me just say that out right now. Every Tuesday, Taiko Tuesday, still a lot of fun, still a lot of heckles. Probate heckled the hell out of me because he's a good boy and we love him. Saturday is very likely going to be either Animal Crossing or Doom. I don't know which. It's going to depend. And then Sunday, I have now dictated as a Rising Sunday because I hate stupid puns. And it's going to be more Neo 2 and other high fantasy Japan.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Hi,
Hey,
fantasy.
Zito over there. Zito, where can they find you?
I'm trying to get over as fast as I can. Hi, everyone. You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito. You can find me on CZ Backlash on Twitter and on my Patreon. But if you just go to the Twitter, you'll see it there on the front page. So I don't really have anything for content that's out yet. So far, the only thing that's come out is the Asinine Armory, which was like 50+ weapons and a Ranger subclass. That's out on DM's Guild now. But coming soon, because I've been posting a lot of other commissioned artwork for it, imps, playable imps, little fellas, and also fellas that used to be lesser demons, but then got turned into imps. So that'll be out sometime, I'm hoping, by the end of this month. Also, Friday, Doom, because I'm going to get both games, but I want to stream the shit out of Doom first.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, Distortion Debaroo.
Hey, that's me.
It is. Where can they find you?
Well, they can find me on Twitter at CNLSnake. They can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil, where Tuesdays and Sundays have been my Ring Fit Adventure / WWE 2K20 character creation streams in anticipation of RAW coming back mid next month at the latest. Other than that, we got Friday Funhouse, where I play a lot of fun party games with a lot of my friends. Occasionally might stream some Hunt Showdown on Thursdays if I ever get bored. And Saturday is Devil May Cry day. We're currently playing through Devil May Cry 4. Also, as a matter of fact, this Friday is something special because this Friday I will be doing a charity stream raising funds for the American Cancer Society, playing DND with a couple of crazy kids. So be sure to keep a lookout for that.
Youths. Hey,
The youth!
hey, there. Speaking of someone young and full of energy and hope for the world, it's my sister, Monty.
Hi.
Steady on.
Okay.
I mean, I'm like gesturing to you. Gesture.
Hi, I'm Monty Glue. You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter. You can also find me at twitch.tv/Monty Glue, where I will not be streaming Animal Crossing or Doom. I will, in fact, be streaming Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. For those who did not catch it, I fucking 100%ed Pokemon Coliseum, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but it was a big deal. It was, oh god, I just want to run this down. I had to catch and purify 48 Pokemon, which at one point took me 8 hours of grinding to get them purified. I had to fight 100 battle challenge in the game and then an additional 100 battle challenge outside of the game, which by the last 10 fights, the parties consisted of legendaries. Shit got wild. And basically by purifying all the Pokemon, battling and beating the game 100%, I got a Ho-Oh. So that was pretty great. But we've completed the game. There's literally nothing else I can do in it. So we're going to jump over to Pokemon XT Gale of Darkness, a arguably more superior game with a lot less issues. So on Sunday, we'll be starting that up. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be uploading a poll to find out what evolution I'm going to be taking through that entire game. We're going to pick from the main 3 of Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. So you guys can cast your votes and decide who's going to be.
Flareon's subjectively the weakest.
It's your opinion, man.
I know it is.
Did you know that Flareon is the only fire Pokemon that can't learn Solar Beam?
Solar Beam.
Wow.
Wow.
My favorite Pokemon is Whoop.
It's the best Pokemon. Fucking best video. And then yeah, tomorrow will potentially be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I will say this: my friend Darcy is coming back to town, and we are intending to play some horror games. So I'll keep you guys posted on that because
I have things for you, Monty. If that's
not
the case.
actual jump scare horror games.
No.
horror
I
games.
have. Oh, I have things.
We're doing Darkwood. If you know, you should.
Oh
know Darkwood.
yeah.
Darkwood's good. Anyway, continue. I'm gonna keep working on this intro. I apologize.
We're joined also by the one, the only, Hollywood's own Edward Bosco.
Hi, guys, and
Hollywood.
thank you, Zito and Monty, for your unknowingly wonderful segues. So, I have a couple of announcements, but of course, you can find me on Ed Bosco VA, both on Instagram and Twitter, and then right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco. Thank you to everybody who popped on Monday for the impromptu 13-hour Halo stream and anime trivia challenge. We definitely appreciated it. I never thought in my life I would be doing giveaways to anime themes that I had never heard in my life. But good on you guys for guessing well, and then for coming to play Halo with me, Arkov and Burnout and Hyrule and all of you, and Sheru. Thank you everybody who popped in. Yaki, get better soon. So my announcements. Yeah. So speaking of Pokemon, thank you for that, Monty. The new Twilight series is out, the short, and you can catch me as a whole bunch of Pokemon in Twilight Wings in the new short. I'm one of the Wooloo, not the main Wooloo. That is unfortunately not me because I was way too adorable and they said I couldn't do it, which is understandable. I was also got to do Charizard again. I got to be the announcer again. I got to be Corviknight again. And I also added Charmander to the list, which was really, really cool. He shows up for like 2 seconds, but it was exciting. So yeah. And on top of that, I'd also like to announce, since apparently it's been announced, I am also in Doom Eternal, which comes out this Friday. I will be playing. There's actually both characters I'm super excited about. I'll be playing the Marauder, who a lot of people are interested in. And I will also be, let me remember the name. Icon of Sin, the big goat demon.
What?
Shit.
You're the Icon of Sin? Serious?
So,
Finally, you can tell people this. God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I couldn't say anything. The game didn't come out till Friday, but I saw it was announced. They posted all the cast lists, so.
That is
Holy
so
shit.
fucking. Oh, I can't wait for
Damn.
Friday now.
And as soon as Vito said that, I'm like, oh, just wait till it comes around to my turn.
Oh, fucking hell. That's awesome.
In fact,
That's
can I
really
post a
cool.
video in the chat? Am I allowed to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Nadine, he's breaking the rules and I'm jealous.
I asked permission.
Sorry.
So that's a link to the Marauder. You can hear me playing him.
That's wild.
I refuse to click it because I want to hear it straight.
That's
on
fine, but if
Friday.
you guys want to hear what he sounds like, that's a clip of it.
Congratulations,
yeah,
Bosco.
oh, shit.
You are in Doot. How does it
I am in
feel?
Doot.
How does it feel to be in the brother game to Animal Crossing? It must feel good.
Yeah, Blasco, why couldn't you have been in Animal Crossing? Get the fuck out of here, you
If he announced he was Tom Nook,
Why are you
I would.
Tom Nook?
If he announced he was Tom Nook, I would throw myself out a window.
Guys, let's be real. He would be Mr. Rossetti.
That's true.
Oh, that's
actually
true. That's
incredible.
good. That's good. Good casting choice. Good casting choice.
I would love to hear. I would love to hear Bosco going.
I don't think
By
they
the
need me to
way-
do that.
Yeah,
By the
like
way,
that.
fun fact about Rossetti, they had to kind of remove him from the game because he made children cry.
Oh yeah, no. They made him retired and they gave his brother a light. Like they made a Luigi-esque brother to him to be lighter on kids.
Yeah, which I honestly, I am one of those children who cries because he actually made me cry as a child.
Unfortunately, me as the resident New Yorker was just like, no, fuck you, Rossetti. I'm gonna do this again just to spite you.
rude.
I was a tender Canadian child, and a winter storm knocked out the power, and then when I reloaded in, he fucking chewed me out, and I cried because I was being bullied.
Bosco.
Fuck you, Nadine.
Bosco, you sound fucking fantastic, and I want to know how you made your voice do the thing.
So they did heavily modify it, but most of that is the texture on my voice doing a very creaturey thing, very close to a microphone, and then they put a cool filter over it. Also, props to Mick Gordon, who did the soundtrack for this game again. One of my favorite video game composers. He's so good. He's so good.
Now
I can't wait for Friday.
Man, I'm jazzed. That's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, so if you guys are streaming that game or if you're playing it, Zito, let me know what you think. I'm very curious. I might stream it myself because I love Doom. I'm probably going to be awful because I haven't played it in forever. If Halo taught me anything.
Here's what you got to do. Don't stop moving.
Obviously. Apparently, I think like the new game mechanic is like all the like small zombies are killable for like health based on what you kill them with, or like.
Oh, you have a hook chain. That's the new one. You
Yeah,
have a hook chain and jump mechanic.
Yep.
Okay, well, guys,
it looks really good.
we haven't even gotten to the bits yet. You guys, you can follow me here, twitch.tv/Takahata101. We've got the Unexpectables right now, and tomorrow night, starting at 3 o'clock PST, we'll be running a longer-than-average Multiverse Nexus Wrestling show, as we have many multi-man matches planned. It's going to be a lot of fun, and Lanny Pator is going to be showing up for a little bit as well during that stream. So
Lanny, we know him.
I know, right?
I work with him.
Oh,
I know Lanny.
I know him in slight passing.
I know of him.
This is where Connor goes. Who's Lanny?
Lanny's Taka's brother.
You beat me too.
What?
You're just always perpetually that one exploding robot in that one episode of Futurama.
I'm shocked. Actually, we met once
Please.
before.
What? Alrighty, guys. There are a lot of bits. There are a lot of subs.
I'll give you 8 minutes, so just you'll have to shotgun through them. Guys, we appreciate everything. Sorry.
I am still scrolling down through this. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Crazy Fox, Masamune84, Gamma Leo, Tiny Behemoth, Gently Senpai, Thunder King 8, Mickey D92, Pikafan 003, Little Legend 769, True Calcifer, Z-Man Stardust, Dax 99, Sensinful, 9or9EL, Poindexter, as well as Crazy Meta, Shadius 24, I Am Wonderland 101, Renfield 88, Saba 4, as well. Burn the Midnight Oil, Puppet Fan, Duke Scalabuns, Captain Actually, Night Owl 613, Crazy Man 2, Baba Gadoosh, Zeon the Cobalt. As well, we have R Fox Blood, and EPAM, Alexander the Great, Alien Ghost 365, Raleigh Bob, Scurry Rash 2, Jazz Gag, Alcoholic, Huglords, Mr. Nani, Moy Luna, Lost Snail, Dark Rodent, Deck 01, dropping 10 subs. Newts out for Deck 01. The Bagel 14, Mr. Wilhelm, Justice Jake LeJake with 10 subs as well. Thank you so much to Justice Jake. Newts out for him too. Stash 0007, John 49357, X Nick Kev, Kim U Reaper, Moist Moose, Noble 91, Iggy Hidokage, Roderick, Rook Alec, Kelly AFU, Good Row 12, Laz Kerfuffle, Necross King 100, Grey Beast 1995, Dreadlord Bedrock, Poke Freak 102, DS Bonsk, as well as Fenrir Lives, Loxogan, Unexplored Blue, Bravo Fox 122, and Nefasta Fox. Thank you for the subs. I will now go back and do bits now. Guys!
Icon of Sin, Jesus Christ.
What's
You
up?
kind of did a thing. You kind of did a thing there, buddy.
What happened? What do you mean? Guys, I'm me. I'm not anybody else. I'm just
Rap
me.
God. Rap God.
Serenade the
Go.
Eclipse with the 1,500 bits. Hey, guys, everyone thank you so much for everyone's really nervous right now, so thank you so much for doing the show. Thank you all from everybody. We'll Serenade the Eclipse. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Hafar in the Sky with the 500 bits. Thank you all. Hey, no worries, dude. Thank you so much as well. I want to thank McCleary with 1,000 bits. Love you all so much. Thanks for being so rad. No worries. Shady-S24 with the 500 bits. I finally caught up after being away for so long. We captured up while Forklift was pretty great. Let the task, mask, arc begin! Evian fan, thank you so much for the bits. Renfield88 with a 1,000 bits. Can you escape the world where everyone wants to kill us? But we just got back inside the city. Renfield88, thank you for the 1,000 bits. 3 kobolds, 1 coat with 5,000 bits. Welcome back. It's good to be back. I still think you're just 3 kobolds and 1 coat, though. Andrea Nevermore, thank you so much for the bits. Bean Shovel, thank you so much for the bits as well. First time dropping bits, just got a job in a new car. Thanks for all the laughs and love. Well, thank you so much, dude. Trainer Show Zero, thank you for the 500 bits. Playing for the first bard in over 4 years, taking a lot of inspiration from Panic and Greckles. My goodness. Warlord Taco with 1,000 bits. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, Warlord Taco. May your empire stretch as far as your hot sauce. Locklaw 1987, thank you for the 500 bits. Have my bits, and let's do this. Damn right, Blackfoot Ferret with elite bits. Prime time, crime time.
Yeah, prime time, crime time.
And now we also have from Ashendariel. Ashendari 010 with 6,000 bits. Everyone is shutting down because of everything going on. My store's still open. Yay for job security and extra bits. 6,000 bits. Well, thank you, Ashendari for 010. Thank you so much for the 6,000 bits. ETM Sung Wukong, thank you as well. The Turtle Squad with 1,000 bits. Talk and take my bits. Thank you all for making me smile when I think I can't. Love you all, guys. I hope you're doing well and do what you do. Well, thank you so much, dude. Duke Skelebuns with 3,000 bits. First time catching up in a lot. First time catching up in a long time. Due to the Rona bars aren't getting much customers, but at least I can see my favorite campaign live. Well, thank you for the 3,000 bits there. And thank you again to the bit droppers, sub droppers. Constable Mutton, thank you for the bits. We get to shoot Bosco? That's awesome!
I can't fucking sing!
Fiendish Bag, thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Cryogenics, thank you for the bits. Probate, dropping 5,000 bits. I can't wait to shove a rocket into Bosco's forehead.
I'm sorry, what?
He's gonna shove a rocket in your forehead.
Martin.
You need to listen.
Excuse me.
Yes?
John Romero's hiding in there. You gotta get it. You gotta get him out. It's like a pinata.
John Romero's gonna come. John Romero's gonna come to your house and kick your ass. That's what he's gonna do.
It sounds more like he's gonna be a roommate inside that giant demonic thing.
Probate, thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. R Fox Blood with a 1,500 bits. Glad to see Monty is back on her feet. You guys are what made me catch the DND fever. I'm super grateful to y'all for that. Keep being awesome. Well, thank you for the 1,500 bits. R Fox Blood. It's very nice of you. John, thank you for the bits as well. Jaybird, thank you for the 500 bits. Oh my God, there's even more subs now. And advocate for Manga Samurai Lizard 333. XX Alexi Luna 1. Thank you for the subs. Oh my goodness. And we have Jaybird for the 500 bits here today. Here are some bits for my favorite guys and gal. Thank you for the 500 bits. And JFrost747 with 10,000 bits. We snap for you. Thank you very much. J Frost, tonight at 10, Doom, followed by Seinfeld. J Frost.
Can I just say I'm gonna have so much fun on Flashbang when I now announce that tag team. It's gonna be a whole new level of meta.
Oh my, dude, that's what would be even more meta is if they were wearing shirts of the new Doom game.
Oh Jesus!
There you go, J Frost 747.
That's too much. I don't have time to do that before Friday. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? I can get you the JPEG of the fucking Archon tablet.
I look like I want to freaking deal with that right now.
J Frost 747 with the 10,000 bits.
Arcov, I need you.
Thank you so much, J Frost 747. As well, Arco the Dragon, thank you for the bits. Mordo, thank you for the bits. Kelly, thank you for the 500 bits as well. D&D, when I need this, I'm still trapped at home when the world get back to normal. When, Taka? Well, we have to look to Warlord Taco, because thank you again for the 10 subs as well. Moonstalker, thank you for the 500 bits. Here's someone who's on bits to commemorate my first day as an adult at 21 years old. Happy birthday, Moonstalker 3311. Happy birthday. Colonel Charo,
don't be like me and drink yourself into French fries.
Colonel Charo just swung by here, dropped some bits to say, tell Gaijin I lived bench.
Well...
Zombie Jesus 1987, thank you so much for the sub. Panda Assassin 123 with a 2,000 bits. Huzzah! Okay, I'm back to bed. Got to work in a few hours. Have a good one, guys. Bye, Panda Assassin. Goodbye. He's actually a secret demon. Defector Sheep, thank you for the bits. Marcus Atera with the 500 bits. We killed a white dragon in hell. Shockwave, thank you for the bits as well. McClure, thank you for the bits as well. Defective Sheep, thank you for the bits. I really experienced my first earthquake this morning. That was an experience.
I remember those days.
I remember my first movie.
Guys, I just realized something. If Bosco is the icon of sin, you have to shoot him in the computer. It's revenge.
Oh my god.
I want you to know right now.
I love how you didn't know about that until we showed you the clip, Bosco, and we ran with the joke for like months, and you were just kind of like, haha, yeah. And then we're just like, do you understand what we're joking about? And you're like, yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
And then we showed you the clip, and you were like, what?
What? Doesn't make any sense.
Oh man. Now, quick question: are we all good to go here?
Yeah,
No.
you're good to go.
Okay, no,
Okay,
Bosco needs water temperature at room temperature, or he can't drink
I
it.
do.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, no,
Hang on, let me test my water. Hang on.
He can dehydrate for all I care.
Whoa!
But he's my
Nadine,
tank.
he's $200 an hour. You can't say that to him.
Become as the raisin.
Become as
Wait, that's where
raisins?
that's where raisins came from. They're the Californian raisins. And I
I
heard
am
that
not
through,
Anyway.
I heard that through the grapevine.
Anyway,
Oh, fuck you.
Can we please start this show so that it can stop?
let's get going. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
Do this.
When last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Remy the Kenku Fighter, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, and Borky the Orc Barbarian, the party returned home after fetching Anj as their new druid. After a few days of quiet rest, the party returns to their tavern on a quiet spring afternoon. So you guys have been home for a couple days just to make sure everything's been good with Anj.
How has he been acclimating?
You gotta give us a synopsis. What's been going on the last couple of days with Anj? We gotta.
So a couple things have happened.
See, what happened was.
First of all, your guys' garden and courtyard have been established.
Have died.
No, they're fine. It's actually like it started off as just like, oh, a garden. Now it's like thriving, like to a point where you kind of think it's like magically afflicted because the nature of the growth, like we're talking saplings into like at least like trees within a couple days.
Good lord.
Very quickly. Anj, when he is in the garden, takes his normal natural form. Surprisingly, your employees are unfazed by this.
I think they should be at this point.
I mean, they're sort of like, huh, and kind of keep going. Like they stop for a moment, but I mean, they live in a universe where there's talking turtles and crazy shit. So
Good, we need that nonchalantness in our company.
Employees of the Sweet Dragon.
I feel like we're just gonna, it's just gonna be like that scene from Ghostbusters when they hire on their fourth. Do you believe in these crazy things? I believe anything if it has a paycheck. Alrighty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anj definitely struggles with civilization, but not in the ways that you think. He when he enters the room, specifically the tavern, he just looks very lost. He doesn't quite understand the purpose of the tavern. You get the sense of, and it's very hard to talk to him because his language is very limited. He does spend most of his time in the garden though, and he definitely is leading towards certain people. He really fucking loves Enceladus, like a lot. It's kind of like a golden retriever almost. The moment Enceladus like just shows up, he beelines it to Enceladus immediately.
There are several holes in the wall that are on-shaped.
He's not like aggressive in that. He's just kind of like follows and shadows
is
him
it wrong?
quite a bit.
Is it wrong that I could see him slowly breaking a window as he crawls out of it? Just not know, like just it's nothing to him. It's just an inconvenience, really.
He does not like Scarbles. That seems to be the person he hates the most.
That's kind of a given.
Good natural instincts. I think that's.
He seems still off about Borky a bit, but not like he's gonna kill you. It's more just like kind of narrow-eyed stare as you walk
We're just
by.
we're just gonna have to have those like sideways glances at each other constantly. Just
yeah. He also really likes Meryl, actually. And the reason being is the way in which you are able to figure it out is that she smells of the earth, which, given she lives on a farm, is probably why.
I have to ask, how does Anj fare with Helga?
Helga and them are indifferent. Helga doesn't really go in the garden. She's only ever really in the tavern. It's like he does kind of give her a glance, but she kind of ignores him, really.
Of course she does.
Yeah, it's kind of her nature. She's pretty unfazed by most things. So, yeah, no. Beyond that, everyone else has adjusted well. He mostly stays in the garden. He has wandered into town once or twice, but where you think that would have led to disaster, it's actually pretty normal. He seems to know civilization at least a little bit, and that's something that looking at him is very strange. Enceladus theorizes that he probably was a guardian for either an elven or potentially Furbog civilization or city that might have existed before. And he might be a relic of that, of potentially, which is why he's adapting pretty well. So yeah, there has been a small collection of animals that have been showing up. There was a dog incident where he took a dog, but you returned the dog.
Oh God.
It was just a misunderstanding, and the owner was very understanding. He was just like, "Where's my dog?" To be fair, he let the dog loose in the city streets, so it just kind of was just like, baby, and brought it home.
What about Orby 1 and Orby 2?
Oh, he fucking loves them. He's requisitioned
with a side of mustard.
He actually like grabs whenever Ty Borpington is like. Usually he throws out his scraps. He's been giving them to Anj, and Anj has been feeding him to like the various critters and like the crows and stuff in the back. So Orby 1 and Orby 2 have a pond, and they fucking love it, and they're eating a ton. So
Hell yeah.
They're gonna get fat.
They're gonna get pretty big.
Listen, we're gonna get battle-mounted isotopes, and you're all gonna fucking love the idea. Trust me.
They're about their adult size. I hate to break it to you.
Isopod. I said isotopes, didn't I? Isopods.
I was about to say that's actually very small.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
pretty minute.
Orby 1 and Orby 2 are gonna get much bigger. Unfortunately, they're pretty
whatever.
big.
They're there.
Yeah.
Plus, if they would get bigger, their poor little hearts couldn't take it.
Yeah, no, other than that, the city has been doing well. Tent Town now actually has an outer wall. It's called the Low District now.
That sucks.
Or the lowest. It's called the Lowest District or something. It has a really shitty.
Wow.
It has a really shitty nickname
Class
now.
war!
Wait, so it's not officially a part of Alabasta, they just call it that now.
People just call it the Lowest District because it's not even a district.
It's not even a district.
There are buildings there now. There are actual like homes built there now.
This is how Boston started, right, guys? Like,
oh my god. Beyond that, the city is pretty unchanged. There's been obviously the random occurrences that happen in the fucking city all the time. Just general weirdness, surges of magic. Apparently a fucking pie store had to be closed down because all the pies came to life. Stuff like that, just regular day stuff.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
wait a minute.
But
Borky, did Borky read that in the newspaper?
Sure.
Wait a minute. That sounds like Gobbo the Cuisine Goblin, the one who. Fuck, I forget his name. Oh shit. Porky's not looking out the window.
Gobble Gourmet.
Remy, you are with them, by the way, Remy. You've been hanging out with them pretty daily.
Oh, good.
I'd like Tass to check on the pseudo dragons.
All right, you guys want to check your mail?
Yeah, I think we all collectively should check our mail.
All right. So as you guys head to the pseudo dragon loft, you guys see currently Kiwi with 2 buckets. He kind of goes, you guys heading to the loft?
Yes.
Yeah, is that a problem?
Oh, good. No, it's good. Got a lot of packages. Well, letters mostly, but packages. He looks at 2 buckets in either hand. You don't want this. This is the stuff you don't want. And he kind of walks past you guys and just chucks the refuse into one of the bushes.
All right, go inside.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys go inside, there are 5 letters for you.
Oh boy.
There
How
is.
about we each tackle one since Borky can read now?
Woohoo!
Oh, I can't
We
wait
have.
for that.
We have a letter from the Romantian. That is addressed to Panic. There is a letter from Audrey and Gruel. There is a letter from Zenrio.
Ooh.
A letter from Rat, aka Victor Quibbles.
Oh!
Never heard of him.
And a official letter stamped by the Alavast Inquisition.
Oh,
I hold my
Jesus.
I hold my
Oh,
finger.
God.
I hold my
The
finger up.
Inquisition arc?
Okay, now when you drop the I word, it gives off a vision.
I missed all of that. So could you briefly go over
So-
what?
There is a letter from the Romantian that is addressed to Panic. There is
Okay.
a letter from Audrey and Gruel. There is a letter from Zenrio. There is a letter from Rat, aka Victor Quibbles, and there is an official letter from the Alavast Inquisition.
Oh,
Oh, do we? Borky would like to take the Gruel letter.
Okay.
I'll take the Gruel. I'll
Um,
take the Gruel letter.
As you open it up, this is well beyond your capacity for reading.
Can I read it but struggle through it? Who wants
This
to
is
hear
not
that?
one I don't want anyone to struggle through this letter because it actually has substantial information in it and is reasonably long.
Borky tries
So-
Borky tries reading it and just as he's reading it, just starts handing it to Greckles. Okay. What? I can't. Look at this. He made all the letters all fancy. It looks
Right.
like he.
All of you have access. All of you have access for the letter from Audrey. If you would like to read it, Greckles.
Oh, okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know, right? Dear Unexpectables, I hope you're all doing well in these springtime months. Our little orc village has grown exponentially. We have a few. Let me pop this out real quick. Sorry. It's much better. We have a few orcs that have come from Tent Town joining our ranks. Most of them have traveled from other lands. Some are native to Alavast. Trading with the dwarves of Bolton has given us has been no less than successful. There we go. We trade a decent amount of timber, fish, game, furs, and produce to establish ourselves in the eyes of Alavast. We are now recognized as a proper town. That's interesting.
Cool.
And thus, a camp you once knew has been renamed to the town of Bronto.
That's a good
in
name.
In recognition of the fight that took place there. Gruel wanted to give him Gruel wanted the name to be Blood Gore Beach,
Oh,
but
that's
luckily
better.
myself and the dwarf missed him.
That's just a Halo map.
Thanks. Gruel is overjoyed and is glad to see our numbers bolstered after 2 significant blows to the populace of orcs that live here. The animal husbandry has expanded to not just chickens, but now turkeys, pheasants, goats, and rabbits. I've learned a fair bit living here, ways to live off the land and rely on myself in times of survival. Gruel and the elder orcs have recognized me as a kinswoman, which I am so honored to be. I feel loved and respected here, and I want to do right by these people. I suppose I should let you know, though, Gruel hasn't been made aware. I'm not absolutely certain, but lately I've been feeling quite strange.
Oh.
I believe I may be pregnant.
Oh, that's what a shipping turns into.
I'm
We're
not.
getting
A
very
delivery.
Weird. Half Tanaruk.
I'm not quite sure what to do about this, since I'm certain the child I bear is Gruel's. I only hope that the other orcs support me in these coming times. I may make travel to Bolton to confirm these suspicions, but the roads grow treacherous. There have been many dragons spotted on the wing, wayward fey monstrosities, and general wild dangers. I may have to consult Gruel about this before I confirm or deny for any certainty. I'm sorry for rambling. If you find yourself in want of travel, do pay us a visit. I'm sure Gruel would be happy to show you the village's progress. I do know you are busy with duties of your own, of course. Please write back. Hope everything is well. May Orin be with you. Audrey. I wonder if the dragon cult's been a little more active.
I can't believe they had sex.
Just side squint, and returns to letter.
All right, who wants to take on the next one?
What's the next one?
What is the
We
next
have
one?
a letter from the Romantian.
Romantian is going to be Panic, so let's just do that one.
All right. Please read this one out loud, Connor.
Okay. I hope I don't cut out in the middle of it.
What are the
Your
odds
best.
of that happening?
All right,
Very likely.
It's
Been
very
pretty
short.
constant all night.
What are
There
the
we
odds
go.
of that happening?
Dear Panic, could we have our Livrosia statue back? Zeus.
Tell him the investigation is ongoing.
Tell him to say please.
Dear Zeus. No, it's mine now.
Here's Zeus, where's the Roman statue?
Don't say no. Panic. Say come get it. Winky face.
Hey!
Fucking hell.
Implying sexual relations. Nice.
How big is
Winky
the letter from the
face.
Inquisition?
It's actually fairly sizable. It's not like huge, but it seems hefty compared to other letters.
Borky would like to read Senrio's letter, actually.
I was.
All right.
I wanted to read that one.
What? Oh.
Borky, you rip open the letter and you find not a letter, but this. You may
Actu-
click it and show it.
Oh, I may.
That is good
God.
for you.
Oh.
Oh, guys, look at it. It says best. It says best fiends. It say there they are right there. I think that's Borky there. I have a very angled orc-like eyes. That's, I believe, Greckles beside me. It's because he has the hat and he has a beak. That's Panic Grimtongue because he's smiling and really happy all the time. That's Zenria right there. He's also smiling and happy all the time. That's Tass, the Kobold Ranger, I think. He's frowning like a little bit, just enough. And that's also right there on the end. That's Remy Corbeau, who's perma-frowning.
Oh, dude, I see you got my letter. Thanks for opening it. Oh,
I can sometimes hear his voice in my head.
I hate that you can do that. It
oh
freaks
no,
me
okay,
out.
Monty.
That
I've been here
scared
the
me
whole
for a
time.
second.
He's
I thought
sometimes,
it was like him.
sometimes,
Fucking scared me.
sometimes it's like he's almost here.
I'm the icon of sin.
we could just say that's wait, can Remy mimic?
No, that
No.
wasn't in game.
He
I
doesn't
know,
have
but
He's
it.
just
We
fucking-
established that
he-
Remy is a terrible voice actor.
He actually forwent his mimicry for his vision thing he has.
Because it makes sense because different species of birds.
Yep.
Because
Let's see that
Monty
rat.
is thorough.
I like birds.
I like
that
birds
rat.
too. Birds are best. Best birds.
All right, you guys have 3 letters left.
Okay, what's
Rat
left?
letter. Rat letter.
Oh,
want the
there you
rat
go,
letter? Who wants to read the rat letter?
Apparently Zito.
All right. Should be there for you.
I mean, it was either that or the Inquisition for me.
Is his name Quibbles? What is that?
Quibbles.
Squibbles.
Yeah.
His last name.
Your last name is Quibbles?
Don't be a
fun of them.
bully. Be a star.
Dear Borky, Greckles, Task, and Panic, good day, my grand and incredibly attractive quartet of adventurers.
Oh, that
I
makes
hope
sense
this-
because Remy's not being included. This makes sense.
I hope this letter finds you well. I've been traveling across the realm with Clay and the Moonkite Circus since our last meeting. And oh, the wonders I've seen. Our good work in Tricadia has garnered somewhat of a positive reception from the Moonkite, which, along with Clay's convincing, has allowed me to stay much longer than I think they would tolerate otherwise. And I owe my thanks to you all. I've also been practicing a new dance routine I'd love to impress you with by chance we meet again. I call it the Pantaloons Destroyer and the Slight Itch Scratcher, depending on the theatrical preferences, the drama, the musical. That was all in quotation, by the way.
Ooh. Mm.
Consider my interest piqued.
What even
Beep.
is this guy?
And honestly, I think I've nailed it. The fourth hour is when it really starts to get going.
Oh, good. Anything good has to be shit for a long time.
Clay and the rest of the Moonkite insist on cutting a few parts of the performance, but it's all too integral to the overall piece. Perhaps you could talk some sense into him once you witness its grandeur. I've also been dying for a chance to hear more of your stories. With how long it's been, I've seen you no doubt have some death-defying feats and gracious triumphs. Those cretins that seem to be causing you all trouble during our time together. I hope you've been given the chance to deliver some justice. And if not, I pray you find one. I always been a sucker for happy endings, especially ones where a corrupt organization is toppled by a group of misfits. Kisses.
Yeah.
Kisses, Victor Quibbles, the rat of the Moonkite Circus. Below the letter written in very plain and rough print. Hi, I hope you're all doing well. I am well, from Clay.
Fantastic.
Nailed it. Perfect.
Thank you,
We'll have
thank-
to send him a letter later.
Thank you, Joe Cat, for your letter. I appreciate you writing
Thanks,
that.
Joe.
Did Joe Cat write that?
Joe.
Yeah, he wrote that. Yeah, and
Nice.
I
the,
knew
the
it.
drawing,
Once, and that we never played together, but I hear you're
The-
really wonderful.
the drawing from Zenuro was drawn by Octopimp, by the way.
That I've been waiting
That's-
for
yeah.
that out forever.
I firmly believe that.
He showed that to me. I was like, this is perfect.
All right, we have 1 letter left.
Is this
What's
the
it?
Inquisition letter?
Take the Inquisition letter.
Oh,
It-
Jesus.
As you grab it, it has an official seal on it. This is like you've received letters from obviously like important people of Alavas. This is a very nice letter. Like there's a lot of not just like formality, but also a little bit of embellishment to this letter as well. Who would
Some
like to
pomp
read
and
it?
circumstance.
I think we should have Remy read it since he's the regal one.
Why? Okay.
You're the official, my dude.
Okay. I guess I can.
There
do
we go,
this.
right there for you.
Oh boy. Hopefully it's not too long. Oh dear God. And it's got all the names that I hate you guys. What are these names?
All right, let's fight. I'm gonna open this up so I can see how many syllables we got here. Oh, that's a lot
my
of syllables.
God, are you serious?
Read it.
Oh God. Okay. Dearest Unexpectables, please know that your assistance to our fine city has not gone unnoticed. As the depth of our investigation increases and the threats are still unconfirmed, we are somewhat hesitant to dispense rewards for your heroic endeavors. Of course you are. However, we cannot allow for your efforts to be squandered with status gifted alone. It is of our own fund and efforts that we will provide you with hearty war mounts suited for soldiers and warriors.
Whoa!
And not the beasts of burden common to the peasantry.
Whoa! Whoa! What are burden beasts?
Donkeys.
Horses.
Like horses,
Oh my God!
bulls.
Finally, I get an ass.
We are willing to purchase and import 5 mounts of one species for you to utilize, or 1 large beast and a provided caravan for modest and safe travels completely free of charge as a gift from us for your efforts. And as an extension of our appreciation for your triumphs, please see the charter listed below for the mounts and beasts available to you and to be put under care of your in-house druid. Individual mounts. 5 thoroughbred war horses used by the paladins and monarchy of Tracadia. 5 lizard hounds used by Pathfinders 3.5 edition of
Shut
the
up.
thick and dangerous Tatalone jungles.
Fuck yeah.
3 tundra sabers
Ooh,
used to navigate the frigid mountain regions of the Northlands.
it's not bad, but you only got Frito in.
Caravan.
Okay.
Steeder caravan. Brackets. A large caravan pulled by a female steeder known for its endurance and quiet movements in the underdark, period brackets. Ankylosaurus caravan.
What?
A large caravan pulled by a hearty Ankylosaurus, known for its resiliency and being ever stalwart. Alpha lizard hound caravan.
What?
A large caravan pulled by a lizard hound alpha, known for their ability to cut through thick brush and an ability to swim whenever towing heavy burden. Once you have come to your agreed choice, please deliver this letter to the Merchants Guild Bastiles in the lower district. They will requisition your chosen option immediately while supplies last. Assembly not included. Batteries sold separately. Do keep up the good work. Bismonti Primtash of the Alavast Inquisition.
Interesting.
Task is bouncing
Finally,
up and down like
we
a
don't have
child.
to walk anymore.
You say that, but what's an Ankylosaurus? Is it all ankles?
You guys actually, since none of you guys are native to the Tatalon jungle, all of you need to roll a nature check for me.
Oh, please get it good. I want those. I want those.
It sounds like I think one of those things that Zenrio
That's a 6.
was talked about. I don't know. Hang on. Let me roll my nature check.
11.
Yeah.
Ah, balls 12.
13.
And Remy?
9.
You guys have no fucking idea.
I don't know what an Ankylosaurus is, but it's
What
stalwart.
game we do?
Stalwart.
You do.
That's a great word, stalwart. You know, they
It sounds kind of like a turtle dinosaur from your brain.
Fair enough. So here's the bigger question. Do we want individual mounts or do we want the one caravan?
Well, here's the thing. The caravan is interesting because we can haul stuff with a caravan, right? We can just think, I want to take that, and we take that. But then again, we do have the portable hull, but we've not broken that one yet. On the other hand, having our own mounts means we have to come up with names, and we're not that creative.
The bigger problem, Borky, is that we're also going to be a much larger target for brigands and thieves.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I worry of
so
too.
maybe the Ankylosaurus has a scary face. And when the bandits see the scary face, they're like, "Ah, God, no, the face is scary."
If I may make a suggestion, of course, it's your choice. It is your tavern.
Go ahead.
We know at some point we're going to be headed north. I would recommend the sabers if we're going to be tracking down any dragons, if you understand the meaning of my phrasing.
Well, the problem is that we'd have to ride piggyback in a couple of them.
That means I'd get one.
Don't forget how you have to feed them too.
Right, meat.
Yeah, consider the food and consider the supplies. The biggest thing for the caravans is each one has its own specific thing. So the Steeder is more stealthy. The Ankylosaurus is a bit slower but hardier. And the Alpha Lizard Hound is kind of versatile but is less stealthy and less hardy.
I'd rather have as much as we would like to utilize stealth, I think having something with a little bit more of a battle prep would be better for us.
The just general mounts, the war. I put war houses, not war horses. Oops.
Yeah, but
yes!
I fixed it for you, though.
The Baba Yagas.
Thank you.
Baba Ganoushas.
Obviously, horses are horses. They're hardy. They're pretty reliable. Lizard hounds are faster, and they're omnivores. You would know that. In fact, you guys probably have seen them before, lizard hounds.
Oh, omnivores kick ass. Cool.
Yeah, they eat insects and they eat lettuce. They're kind of like a bearded dragon. They're kind of weird.
Hell yeah.
They look kind of like I have a picture of it. I don't have it on here, but they look kind of like dog lizards. Really, that's the best way I can describe them. They have
monitor lizards.
A little bit like monitor lizards that more have the sort of body of a pit bull.
That is dope as shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
For context, these are homebrewed monsters.
Of course.
Well, the lizard hounds. They kind of look like your son a little bit in terms of their eyes. They look a little confused. And then the 3 Tundra Sabers are very fearsome, but they require to be fed meat. And obviously you only get 3 of them, so.
As much as the Tundra Hounds sound like they would be usable for heading north, I would be for the Lizard Hounds.
I wonder if they can climb.
They probably can, but I don't know how they would
Do
handle,
they have all of them down at your store? If we're concerned, we could take a look at the merchandise.
Why don't you run this list of creatures by Enceladus? He might have a better knowledge of them than we do.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Speak his
Fair
name,
enough.
and he may arrive.
All right, well, if we have no letters, let's go show this to Enceladus.
All right, as you guys head upstairs to meet up with Enceladus, you hear a lot of sounds of paper being thrown and books being shifted. As you guys kind of walk towards the library, you see currently Mudron, the little construct, in his little overalls, just kind of standing outside looking into the room, at a fair distance. As you guys kind of walk towards it, the sounds, the little construct kind of looks at you guys and just takes one step back and stands up against the wall, giving you guys space to enter.
You know what? Good old Grex is gonna sneak in a little bit in case he's aggravated.
Go ahead, yeah. Roll a stealth check.
He's
That's
right next to
25.
That's cocked. Disadvantage because he's distracted. I just rolled 2 natural 20s in a fucking row.
Oh!
Well, I'm glad you got those out now.
Wow, that's pretty fucking wild. I'm sorry, Gaijin. That was
No. I want you to spin that luck now before combat begins.
You watch as you enter. The moment you step on one floorboard, it goes, and he turns. He whips his head around. He looks very flustered. He doesn't look angry. He just seems flustered and lost at the moment. He's holding 5 scroll rolls, and he's got 5 books in his hand, and he's just everything's been upside down, turned over. It's kind of crazy. He kind of dumps all the books onto a table. Greckles, hello.
Tell us everything all right? This place looks kind of a mess.
Is Task with you?
We're right here.
Oh God. Oh.
I pulled the Scarbles.
Hello. You like me, right? You watch this kind of
Insight?
bites his
Task
But-
flares.
he bites
Insight.
his lower lips.
15.
20.
Something's happened.
15. Oh, what is happening? Happening or happened?
Enceladus, what happened?
Bad news first, good news if there is any.
There is none. Your book you lent me to study has gone missing.
I pull a knife out.
Why are you pulling a knife out on him?
I swear to God, it was here this morning. I literally turned around and it was gone.
Where did you last see it?
The table right here. I thought maybe Mutron moved it. I have checked all the shelves. I can't find it anywhere.
I'm rolling an investigation.
Go ahead.
I'll assist him with that.
I'd like
Nat
to roll
20.
I'd like to roll an Arcana to see
20.
if there's any trace of it disappearing magically.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check.
I clicked it once. 17.
Okay. As you guys look around and with a natural 20 investigation, you find a tiny set of footprints
How
on
tiny?
the floor. Log sized.
Oh, beans.
I follow after it.
Okay. As you begin to follow after it, I'm gonna say roll a survival check with disadvantage.
Oh, balls.
Not bad.
Oh.
17?
Not bad. Not bad. As you follow the footsteps, it eventually leads to the main road of the lower district and then disappears.
What? Sorry?
Task
It
returns-
disappears.
Task
Yeah.
returns into the inn, just like slams the door open. Where is he? Where is Log?
You watch as Helga turns over. Like the moment you say, "Where is he?" You watch as Helga turns and looks at Kiwi, and Kiwi's like, "Ah!" And then he says, "Where's Log?" And she's like, "Oh, you're good." And immediately relaxes.
She went to the mental floor.
Perhaps in temple. I've not seen him today.
I guess while he's doing that, we're gonna let Enceladus know about all the different animals and request info.
Am I fired?
No, you're not fired.
Oh my
Just,
God.
You're dead.
I'm just. Perhaps an alarm spell of sort would be good when it comes to our lent items.
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry. I could borrow something from a
All
friend.
right. Well,
I-
Enceladus, we actually have a job for you.
Yeah. Well, whatever you have, maybe hold on to it from now on.
Trust
I'm
me,
so sorry.
Enceladus, it's quite okay here. We have a selection of animal mounts, and we know very little about them. We thought maybe you would know. And then he just
Oh.
hands the
Yeah,
list.
what's an Ankylosaurus?
Mutron, you watch as the little construct just immediately just like spring kind of appears inside of the room.
Beep.
Bestiaries, volume 3, 7, and 11, please. And you watch as he kind of goes off and disappears.
The creature
Hello.
codex, if you will.
Volo's Guide to Many Monsters, please.
Interesting.
Oh, History of Tricadia, Warfare, volume 3, and...
We don't need a history.
yeah.
We can just tell you it sucks right now. I mean,
Underdark.
I don't understand. I see you keep saying that, but I hear nothing but wonderful things about vacationing there.
I don't remember reading that book in school is all.
Did you go to school?
Yes. What, do you think I'm stupid?
Please answer our question,
No.
Enceladus.
And an Underdark ecological study, if you wouldn't mind. Probably 2 or 3. Specifically leaning towards Durgar. Thank you. You watch as he kind of splays out the letter on the table. You watch as the little construct shows up and just starts slamming books on the table next to him. Well, the war horses are bred for combat. They can be armored. They're relatively easy to feed, though they are easy prey for monsters and beasts. If you consider yourself fighting a lot of those, that might not be best. General combat, a bit easier to manage in a combat situation, though anything can be startled, I suppose. Let me just kind of flip through some pages of another book. The Tundra Sabers are vicious, for sure. They're quite... Nothing is going to prey upon them. They are the predator. Though, if they are left unfed, it has been stated here in the... Oh, you can't read that, sorry. It's stated here, essentially, in these old scriptures that they have turned on their owners in times of hunger. So, in terms of loyalty, questionable. But in terms of ferocity, very reliable. In terms of the lizard...
Well, I feel like that's fair, you know? I feel like the roles will be reversed most times.
That's true.
I mean, I feel like
The-
it's that what all chips are down, free for all.
They're well suited for ice and snow and anywhere between tundra and mountainous terrain, particularly. I'm surprised they're not offering you war goats, but
That's a thing.
Beg pardon?
oh, yeah, dwarves ride war goats in dwarven kingdoms, certainly.
goat.
But they might be a little stingy in dwarves, you know.
Is the meat different in a war goat?
I mean, it's bigger, so whatever that would do
Means
to meat,
it
you'd have
means
to
there's more
consult.
meat, so I might need to get some war goat burgers next time.
Focus,
I-
Morky.
I
Don't know if you'd be able to get. They're usually specifically bred for dwarven militia, usually among the highest of guard. That possibly could be why they're hard to relinquish in that way.
Stop, I'm already
Um,
hungry.
Beyond that, the lizard hounds are a rather peculiar creature. They're a pack animal, surprisingly. But interestingly enough, alphas, specifically bred, he's kind of flipping through the pages. You know how puppies and kittens have litters of multiple animals at a
Sure.
time, usually? On occasion, lizard hounds will have just one, and that becomes an alpha, essentially. It becomes bigger than any other one and is able to live by itself as a result. Generally, the smaller ones tend to group up, which is kind of a philosophy that carries over into Tathlon Jungle. I don't know if you've ever been there. Interesting social dynamic in that on that island. It's very fascinating. Really, I think you'd all appreciate it. So it makes sense for them to utilize such group beasts. Beyond that, they can ford water, which is rather impressive. They have a moderate climbing speed. They have a bit of difficulty with cold weather. They're susceptible to cold damage, but they are somewhat resistant to hot weather. Beyond that, they're omnivores, usually eating bugs, scavenge for things. They're a bit similar to bears in their diet, if that makes sense. And beyond that, they're not the most intelligent, but they are pretty hardy, pretty good at carrying loads.
Are they combat effective?
Besides the tigers, I would say most of these things are not. The tigers, I mean, would probably attack something, but I don't know how well they would be to control. I mean, everything will self-preserve itself for certain, but in terms of combat, I have no idea. And then the Ankylosaurus, here's a picture, and he shows you a picture of an Ankylosaurus.
Oh.
It's quite armored, very hardy, and it's quite large as well. These are, I believe, herbivores. They eat just grass and different foliage, so they're very easy to feed. They're not the fastest, but they are definitely going to take a few blows if you're concerned about the mount being hurt or injured. So definitely the most resilient, easy to feed. It will need to eat a bit, but might make the travel just a bit slower. In terms of water, I'm not sure if it can ford it. I imagine it could, but I'm not certain, and this book doesn't tell me very much.
What do you think, gentlemen?
I thought the music was supposed to change. Dun 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 dun. Like, you know what? Particular part. It's the part of Weakest Link where that music plays when they're voting someone off. That's exactly.
God.
Oh,
If you get the Steeder, we're basically just getting a giant mounted fucking spider.
Yeah,
that's.
Steeder's a giant spider,
I'm
essentially.
I'm feeling. My gut instinct is telling me to go for all reliable. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like the horses. I like the tigers, but that big ass dinosaur, man. I don't know. There's something.
Personally, I'm feeling just above game since we're there.
Yeah.
I'm feeling more the lizards because they can climb, they can ford water, they can essentially eat anything, and since they're pack animals, they'd be more inclined to stay together.
How many?
I know I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
How many are we getting of those? 5?
Five. So it'd be one for
Five.
each.
You either get 5 small ones, or you get 1 big one as a caravan.
Well,
like-
except for the tigers, which are only 3.
Yeah, I don't like the idea. I don't personally like the idea of. That's too much. I not that it's too much hassle. That's too much of a target.
Yeah, it's a huge target.
Well, that's what we feel.
You guys could go see them as well.
Let's
Like
go.
that is an option.
We want to
yeah.
do that. We go to there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Okay,
not
we
speaking
got
for
it.
everybody. I
Oh,
don't mean to speak for everybody else. I'm just.
I mean, I'm looking for log. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Well, I mean, like, we can go down and take a look at these here. Who should, maybe we should split up.
You guys can split up the party if you want to.
Ooh. Okay, so Tash, you gotta look for Log. And, I should probably go with you. Me and Log understand each other.
Borky, Borky, it was your idea to go see the end.
I know I'm popular right now. I know how popular I am right now. Okay, Grex.
You guys know I could find logs really easily, right?
How?
I hold up the scrying mirror.
Oh.
Call him now.
Well, it's not really calling him, but actually, I could do that too.
Whatever you do, rub him up on here. Come on.
I'm going to forego spending a spell slot, and I'm going to actually use the Orb of Sending to contact Log.
Okay.
Hey, Log, it's Panic. Apparently, you took Task's book. Where are you? Kind of important. That's it.
There's a decent amount of time, and you hear a response.
Oriara? You sound manly.
Well, that's a first.
I'm delivering the book like you told me to, or your friend told me
Whoa,
to.
whoa! Okay, let me write that down. Okay, Jesus.
He's delivering the book.
Why is
like
he's so
like
dumb.
like Oriara's friend told him to? Hang on, I'm gonna cast scrying on him.
Okay.
Don't remember telling him to deliver a book. I told him to try and translate it.
Yeah. We're gonna find out who told him to do something.
I'm
This
casting
DM shows
scrying
you the
on
power of the
All right.
wish
There is
spell.
a saving throw on that,
He
isn't
needs
there?
to make a Wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Oh,
Fuck
he's level
yeah.
20. He's a level
Alright.
20 cleric.
I need you to nat 1 right now to make
But-
up 20s.
But there are some modifiers to this
Can you-
because I
can-
know him so well.
Can you click the spell so I can read it all?
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you.
He's having like 7 strokes right now.
The save modifier, if a target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail it voluntarily. If it wants to be observed, knowledge save modifier second hand. You have heard of the target, +5 first hand.
So I would say, because you know Log very well, I'm gonna give it a -10 on the saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know him extremely well, and you have
Okay.
things that belong to him. And plus, there's no way for you to get a body part from him, considering what he is.
I'm going to
Well,
screw or
couldn't we just take a
something.
bolt?
Just take a finger. It's fine.
A bolt.
What's your proficiency bonus at level 20?
5?
Oh,
No, wait,
so
six,
he
it's
is a level 20 cleric
So he's
then.
a level 20 cleric.
His level fluctuates. I don't know what he
It's
is.
6. If you're level 20, you have a +6.
So that's gonna be +11, so it's gonna be +1 on his saving throw with the spells. +1.
Okay.
Well,
That's a 14.
He fails.
Okay.
suck it,
Uh,
Log.
You currently see Log as you look at him walking through like a forest. And when I say walking, I mean like struggling through a forest.
Which forest?
You
Oh,
don't
fuck.
know.
He's in a forest.
You have no idea where he
Oh,
is.
God.
He's like singing a song while being ensnared by like brambles. He's like da 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 da. And he's just like yanking through.
Man,
it.
all those sharp twigs
He
are just
does.
bouncing off of his metal frame. Damn him.
I'm gonna maintain concentration on scrying.
He has the book in like a little backpack, and it's kind of poking out a bit. You visibly see it as he's moving forward through the forest. As he's moving, there is a sound. Can you roll a perception check for me real fast?
Certainly.
Oh, dear.
It's not great. 22. It was almost a natural one. It was
Yeah,
here.
two natural ones.
As you are looking through this, I'm just gonna double check. You see a particular sounds.
I can see. I
You can see through the
believe
sensor
it's.
as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration. Okay. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of your fist. Instead of targeting the creature, you can choose a creature. Okay. There's something about because you can hear. So yeah, you can perceive it. You can see and hear. All right. As Log is walking through this forest, every single thing is echoing. So when a crow like crows, it's like ah, 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 even though it's right next to him.
I'm
When
gonna
the leaves
try.
when the leaves rustle, they repeat themselves.
I'm gonna trot along and try to find Anj.
Okay.
Panic, where you going?
I need to consult the forest guy.
Okay. Should we go check out the animals then?
I think something bigger's happening, Borky.
Okay.
Task, just we'll get it back. We'll get it back.
Task holding the knife and just fucking scraping it against the table.
Task, I'm gonna be honest with you. Log may have done a fucky wucky here.
Gee Willikers, Borky, you absolutely think so?
Remember, he's Log. You did what? If he's doing something dumb, you weren't clear enough in your instructions.
I want to see an art piece.
He is obviously lawful stupid right now.
How long do you have to? Oh, 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
So we got run.
Okay. So you
Task is knifing die and Draconic on the table.
You walk into walls because you cannot see because you are perceiving through
I'll
this
guide
spell.
him then. After he hits the first wall, I guide him.
Oh fuck! Ah.
Helga just
got
kind
you,
of
I
looks
got
at
you.
you and just kind of shakes her head like morning drinkers. Like,
Come on, Panic, I got you.
As we walk past Helga, I just look at her. Whiskey. Get it ready.
very well.
What?
Come on, okay, just turn left here. And turn go no, go my left. Okay, go. All right.
Panic, as you're watching, you see now Log is climbing up a mountainside.
Okay,
Oh god.
he's on a mountain now.
Are you? Tash is like, are you fucking kidding me?
As he's climbing up the mountain, at one point, like his foot kind of slips and a rock falls down, but then immediately it comes back up and re-sticks to the mountain.
He's somewhere real fucky. I don't think Anj is going to quite be able to help us anymore. I'm not sure. Maybe. Let's keep going.
We should just ask him where he is and what he's doing.
Roll another perception check for me.
Did this motherfucker actually find the silver kobolds?
Remember,
Top
Oriara's
20.
20. As you look up, you see the silhouette of something in the sunlight with a kind of a long snout. And it just kind of stands over Log. And then the moment Log like kind of makes another step forward, it just vanishes. It just disappears. It steps backwards and just vanishes completely.
How big was it?
It was about like small size, I would say.
Oh
About
shit.
About the same size as Log.
There was something kind of small with a snout.
Task fucking runs back, sits at the bar. Helga, please, now, please, now.
Okay, don't rush me. I cannot
How
rush art.
small exactly are we
I
talking?
said please, Helga. I said please.
Which is rare, so I appreciate it. She pours you whiskey on the rocks.
She
I
fucking
feel
downs it.
Task's voice.
Panic,
I feel
how
Task's voice
small are we
vibrating in
talking?
my horns. What?
Panic. How
Wait, I
small
can
are we
hear,
talking?
can't I can hear, can't I?
Yeah, you can kind of hear, yeah.
Okay.
In terms, it's like about Log size, like reasonably small. Probably 4 feet tall, like gnome.
Are
slightly taller than
Task and Log the same size?
Task is taller, I'd say.
Maybe about Log size. I'd say maybe like 4-ish feet.
And you said it was a snout.
It had the snout. I didn't.
Mammal,
give a good look
kobold.
at it.
As
scales.
the last few minutes of the spell begin to pass, I need to make one more perception check as Log climbs fully up the side of the mountain.
Okay, he's going up the mountain now. Let's see here. Natural one.
Natural one. As
But
Log.
wait!
Oh.
Oh.
I am going to use my flash of godly power, and I will re-roll that.
Aspect of Ith. Go ahead and reroll.
I'm crying right now, Sean Murray. You promised so much, Sean Murray.
Perception is
7.
Better.
As you said you would have seen nothing if that was natural one stuck around. As you watch Log climb up in the last few seconds of your spell last, you see in a cave, deep within a cave, 2 kobolds, and
What
immediately you can't tell from the distance. Unfortunately, they are swash in darkness inside of the depth of the cave. They're kind of backlit. It's very strange.
My fucking mouth is puckered, like I just bit into a lemon right now.
You see, one of them looks almost like the same height as Task, almost the same proportions of Task as well. The other one is smaller, but smaller, blunter ears and blunter snout.
Color?
color.
Oh, you don't know.
I didn't get a
Can't
color.
tell. You can't tell.
So
and the scrying just cuts out.
No.
So Panic blinks a little bit. His vision comes back. Okay, so I have news. Log has your book. He's in a place where physics and time and space don't really make a lot of sense. Also, I saw kobolds there.
Helga, the bottle. Leave it. Leave the bottle. Leave it, please.
What am I, a charity? Fine. She gives you the bottle.
I fucking drop down 5 gold. Fucking like fist clench on the table. I down the bottle.
All right, Panic.
Watch
I know.
As Enceladus scrambles down the stairs. He slowly backs up the stairs.
I turn around and I look at him. Do you have something to add to this?
I have notes that I was taking on the book for what
All right, I'll take those Enceladus.
Gather round then, Enceladus. Let your voice be heard.
Okay.
So one of them was like a bit lithe, and the other one had rounded ears.
Do rounded ears sound familiar at all?
Yes.
Didn't have the task roll history, but it says. Can I? What do I roll for that?
Roll with advantage, I would say history for sure.
Okay.
Didn't Winter have round ears?
Oh god, sorry about that. That doubled up. 14.
That's fine. Yeah, you would know that white kobolds have blunted ears.
Yep,
and
that's what I was wondering.
to prevent frostbite, essentially.
Yeah. Those are white kobolds, all right. It sure is.
Panic. I need to know what was the size of the one with the rounded ears.
It was a little bit smaller than Task, right?
Is Winter a little bit smaller than Task?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
Yes.
she is.
That is Winter.
No, is it season right now?
But who is the other one?
I don't know. You need to tell me where they are. Anything that you know, write it down.
It was just like, other than weird echoey forest and weird physics mountain, I didn't really get a good lay of the land.
It was like nondescript and definitely not a place where people walk very often, for sure.
Then we need to find-
Enceladus,
please.
do you know anything about this forest that constantly echoes and mountains that reassemble after crumbling?
Well, I know about the Mountain of Repetition.
Wait, we've heard that before.
That is the name I translated from the book you gave me. It was actually a cipher, surprisingly, but I love ciphers. I find them very fun. I digress. Can we borrow a table? Helga, can we borrow a table? Okay. She just kind of waves him off, like, go get a fucking table.
It's our establishment. We can borrow as many tables as we want.
That's true. Come around. You watch as he begins to spread out papers. A lot of the book was dense, would be the way I would describe it, and was rife with ciphers. Many of the things I was able to at least get at a sort of surface glance were recipes, specifically for the construction of constructs, as well as other things. There was a mild history displayed in artistic pictures. I couldn't quite decipher them. A few of the symbols might have been, well, symbolic. But what's interesting about this is this, and he kind of opens up one sketch part that looks like, you know, when someone's taking notes for a video game and they kind of line up the pieces of paper and kind of tape them together.
Graph it.
Yeah, he's pasted a few pages together. This mountain where this book came from has a series of very intense tunnels that are charted out here. There was also a note which stood out to me of orcs mentioned specifically at the base of the mountain.
Point at Borky.
Well, okay then.
The mountain is also known as the Seat or the Fall. I don't know what that means, but I feel like that's something important in some capacity.
Is there any history checks we can do to see if that name rings any bell? If I've ever heard of that?
This would be a religion check.
Goody.
The
I'm
Fall.
trained in that. I'm all in. I heard winter and I'm all in. Here we go. Winter's coming.
15.
15.
Oh, where is it? Am I blind? There we go. 3.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. You guys both don't have a clue.
Great.
How far away is that mountain from here?
You watch this and Cell just shrugs. It more talks about the mountain itself and nothing around it, so I don't have
Any
a clue.
landmarkers, any symbols that we could look for?
Borky starts pointing. Which way?
Wait. Why don't we just ask one of the, I don't know, does Log have clergymen? Maybe ask one of his followers. Someone's got to know something. I mean, for all we know, he probably could have written it down and put it on a note somewhere in the...
Log also has to come back here, does he not?
We don't know how long that's going to take.
And Celadus, how long has has the book been missing?
At least, like, for a few hours. But...
How did he get there
but
so
you guys,
quick?
you guys know that Log can defy shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Great. All right.
If you need a follower of Oriar, I believe our neighbor next door or across the way, there's a construct there. I think Big Guy was his name.
Yeah,
I
Big
believe?
Guy.
Yeah, maybe them.
Panic, did you get in touch with Log?
I sent him a message through my sending stone, and he said he was delivering the book like Oriara told him to, or like a friend of Oriara.
Did anyone tell Log to do anything that we know of? Anyone in this room?
No.
Okay, so there was no misinterpretation of something we told him.
I told him to translate the book for me.
Then maybe he went to the source to translate it.
Oh, God.
That might be it.
He couldn't figure it out. So he's like, well, I better go where I can figure it out. Oh, I'll go where the book came from.
Does Log consider the 4 of you to be listeners of Oriara and interpreters?
Oh God, I think he does in some weird way.
Okay,
Great. All right. So at least we know that there was no tampering. That's actually good news.
Okay, I don't mean to freak us out here, guys. But we woke up today. I had hopes and dreams. And now Log is possibly walking into a den of God knows what. I love that little robot. That little construct. But damn if he's not silly.
Listen, if Log has transcended into a dimension where time and space seemingly have no meaning...
Woo! Porky just walks away.
Tass picks up the notes. Are these the
Chances
only
are we're
copies
not
you have?
going to find them.
Yes, those are the copies, but I will entrust them to you as they seem to be most important to you. There's nothing else I can really glean from my own notes, so I suppose it'd be useless in my hands, but...
In Celadus, do you have a sending stone?
No.
Do you have an ability to communicate with anyone over long distances?
Yes.
Right. All right. So if Log returns to this establishment in any way, shape, or form, you are to let one of us know.
Of course, yes, of course.
I need to take these notes to the Temple of Orthok and see if they can translate anything out of this. Maybe give us a location.
That's not a bad idea. One of you should also
Hey.
check with this clergyman. Perhaps they know.
Task.
Yes.
You said that you heard some. He'll take him aside. He said you heard some voices while we were out the other day, right?
Yeah, the creature calling itself Eos.
And you said it repeated things that it said.
Oh, the correlations putting together then. You believe this has something to do with the
Yeah.
mountain?
I think that's exactly what's happening here. A lot of this shit seems predestined. I go to find my mom, and I find Ith. You're going to find Winter, and this, and it all seems to... It's all too convenient.
Then what do you propose we do?
I mean, it's calling you for a reason.
And I have no idea
Plus-
how to pull information out for that reason.
Yeah, Remy seems to be pretty adamant about this as well. I mean, not making any assumptions here, but the description did sound a lot like Winter, so...
She
course.
seemed fine. Like, whatever you saw there, they seemed able-bodied and fine.
Seem like they're doing all right. They just don't know.
Well, this would be This would be more peace of mind for Remy. This might be a piece to a bigger puzzle for me.
Okay, so if, like, we're gonna go out of here, we need to gear up. We need to gear up, mates.
Guess so.
Well, where are we going is the question.
And have you
Well-
made a decision on the mount you want?
Well, if we're going up a mountain, we need something that can go up a mountain. So, the one that can go up a mountain. The lizards?
The lizards. The lizards are bad with cold.
Ah, beans.
And Celadus with the spider would be able to travel up a distance up the mountainside? Or would that be too
I
much?
imagine it would. I don't know the nature of the caravan, though. That would be the question.
All right. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's just make a quick list of what we need to do before we start going anywhere. Potentially talk to this clergyman. You said you needed to visit with someone in particular, tasked to look over the notes. You also mentioned that your friend Izzy was making stuff for you. You should check to see if that's done before you leave. Otherwise, you won't have it on your trip.
All right. I'll make a trip over to the Orthoc Temple, speak to Athena.
Right.
Okay, so, what should we do?
Well, it wasn't a bad idea to start with big guy.
Yes, and then and I will leave the caravan or the mounts up to anyone else who would like to take that responsibility.
I could do that. Our just to be clear, our hand is being kind of forced here on this particular issue. We're going with the Steeder.
Yes, we are willingly choosing the spider, Paddock.
Well, we need something that can climb up a mountain and be able to take in cold.
In Celadus, does that sound like any of these creatures would be more beneficial for that than others?
I mean, I would see them first and maybe decide then.
All right.
Great,
I mean,
you can come with me then.
maybe you will want to leave the steeds behind as you progress through, because, like I've mentioned in my notes, these are deep tunnels that might be dangerous. So,
Celadus, I think you should come with me and Panic.
If we have to send them home halfway through, will they know where? Like,
There's an orc village down below, is there not? If they're friendly,
They have to get friendly first.
we can make them friendly.
Let's not assume we can do anything when it comes to orcs.
Look, why don't we just figure out where exactly we're going, how long it's gonna take, and then go from there?
one thing at a time then. I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
okay. As you guys head out the door, at this point it is around sundown, and this is where we'll take a break.
Ah,
Hey, Monty, I just want to actually bring something up to your attention real quick. I saw that there's a notice from Roll20 that they might be performing maintenance at 12.
That's Pacific Standard Time, so we're fine.
Okay.
yeah, that's the PST. I checked that too. You checked
Yeah,
it too?
I
Okay.
checked in as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right,
I checked
everybody,
in as well.
bathroom, and I will entertain the chat.
Oh,
Go
thank
to
you so much. Take it
bathroom.
away.
I need something. I'm hungry.
Yeah, do your stuff. I got this. I'm all alone. Oh, Serenade of the
Holy
Eclipse.
shit.
with 11,635 bits.
What a
My goodness,
strange
thank you
number.
so much. I would really appreciate if all the Unexpectables in character and Bosco as Alistair saying Baby Shark. What is Baby Shark? Does anyone know?
We don't know that song.
Power word Baby Shark. It's a spell that drives people insane.
Is that what it is?
No.
I'm sorry. Well,
your donation is
but-
incredibly kind. I'm sorry if I skimmed over that. We just didn't have an opportunity to do that because we're kind of going overtime for our intros there. But thank you so much for the over 10,000 bits, 11,000 bits, dude. God, that is incredibly kind of you.
I could try to sing. I'd sing something else if I knew it. I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
I don't. Yeah, unfortunately, don't know what Baby Shark is. Yeah, we're old.
Is that
now.
that's not the guy with the shark puppet on his hand, is it?
That man's the new Shakespeare.
Okay, got it.
Be right back. 1 sec. My God, though,
Bye.
seriously, man.
100 bits from Bernard Von Bosco. Congrats on the Doom rolls. Also, Halo, 'twas fun. Yes, it was. DMCHUNTERXV. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. I realized I was spelling it out, so I just finished it off. Cosmosis 45 with 200 bits. Congrats on the Doom parts, Bosco. Hope you enjoyed the animatic. I did. It was very interesting. I'm just sitting here, chilling out with the chat. What's up? Yeah, actually, Probate brings up a good point. Let's remind everybody about the D&D charity Connor's going to be working for. Probate just posted the link in the chat. Go ahead and check that out. I believe they are raising money for cancer, which is always a good cause. And thank you, JS Emo, with the tier 1 sub gifted to the channel. NPC, enjoy that. Dust of the Forgotten with 300 bits. Name of the episode title, The Silver Age. Interesting. Also, Bosco, I feel bad shooting you. Do you? Are you playing like an early release? How are you shooting me? It shouldn't be possible. Jacimo again with the tier 1 subscription extended through May. Well done. We appreciate it. I miss sports too, Tater. I feel you. When is Remy going to kiss Greckles? You should ask him. 1,000 tomatoes. What game can you shoot Bosco in? Doom Eternal. You can shoot me in Doom. Chaos War Priest with 1,500 bits. Woot made it to the live to a legit Unexpectable stream. Bosco, I got a question for you and the gang. If you guys could become a Witchers, what school would you be and why? That's a Connor question.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what that would.
Yeah, when Connor gets back, I will ask him what.
Also, don't mind me. I'm going to quickly devour some spaghetti and shrimp pasta.
Yes, 100 bits from John. Basco, I'm naming a shiny Charmander after you for when I catch one or hatch one. No one will change my mind. Well, thank you. And when he evolves into Charizard, you should also name him after me.
The name remains persistent.
I agree. Oh, well, there you go. Morelius with 200 bits. If you guys end up going with a Steeder, I'd like to suggest the episode title, Calling All Spider Riders. Oh, boy. Martimus with the Twitch Prime sub. That's 4 months. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Can we, the chat, post links in the chat?
No.
I don't believe you can. You can.
No, you need mod approval.
Correct. However, if you want to share something, there's an entire Discord that you could join with multiple categories for all types of things, whether it be fan art or general posts or clips from the show or memes for the show. There's all different kinds of things that you can do, and I'm sure that link will pop up eventually. Hey, Zito, how's the bullet wound with 100 bits from Manny?
Serenade of the Eclipse, by the way, your donation was incredibly kind. Thank you so profoundly.
Yeah, if I knew that song, I would absolutely sing it for you. If you will give me, will give me Dealer's Choice, I will sing as Alistair before we start again. If you will give me the ability just to sing whatever.
It's one big thing. Like, I know you sent that message. Serenade, you're making Serenade. We appreciate the donation, but like you sent that request right when the show started, right when we had hundreds of people subbing and dropping stuff, and it would take a lot of time to do that. So unfortunately, we're not going to have time for that.
Real quick, Elated Megalodon with 500 bits. So who else is anxious and thinking that the other Flaming Sun-shaped shoe is about to drop out of nowhere while these guys are busy with Fun Time Adventures? Lost Snail with the 500 bits. Hi. and you can take it from there if you would like.
Where were we at?
Lucky Dog Chris.
You guys are really panicked.
Who's panicked?
Nothing.
DM Hunter XV with 245 bits learned about you guys through Gaijin Greckle Surprise. Thank you so much. Solar Admiral RJ, thank you so much. Renfield 88 with a 500 bits. How would you play a natural evil cleric? Don't know. Never played one.
Evil.
When you're playing an evil question, if you're playing an evil character in a good party, you're in big trouble because that's
Yeah,
a bad
don't
idea.
do
If you're an
that.
all evil party, play him like you would a good character, but the opposite.
Here's
I
the
played
thing. I think it can be possible. You just have to think of it this way. Evil is self-preservation.
Okay,
I played
you
as an
can do
evil
it
cleric.
if you play the best character, Bongo Bongo. All right, that's. I've told you guys about Bongo Bongo, right?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, I love Bongo
So
Bongo.
I actually played an evil cleric in an evil campaign, and we made that shit last for about 6 months.
6 months? It lasted that long?
Wow.
Yeah, because the focus was the main focus of the party had to be lawful evil. Okay, I'll stop.
No, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm good. What happened?
No, I do know the Baby Shark song. I just heard it.
Monkey
What?
0953 with 500 bits.
Have you ever
Praise
heard the
Ori-
song that's like Baby
Hey guys,
Shark?
hey, real quick, real quick.
That's it.
I'm just trying to. One sec. I'm trying to get through the bits here.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. 500 bits from Monkey 0953 for the 500 bits. Praise Oriara. Finally get to catch this live. Many thanks to y'all for what y'all do. Also, hi Bosco. 500 bits
Hi.
from Monkey 0953. Dust of the Forgotten, thank you as well. Slayer Beholders, thank you as well. Zoro Tresors, thank you. And Bickley the Great with 1,000 bits. Haven't caught the stream live since August when TFS visited Icon in Winnipeg, and my friend group picked Wednesday as our D&D day. Great to have the chance tonight, and thanks, Curtis, for visiting. Oh, thanks for having me. I hope you're doing okay over there in Winnipeg. Seriously. Thank you so freaking much. Oh, you vaped too deep. Yeah, your vape was too sick.
I don't want to rush this because I want you guys to get a break, but I wouldn't mind starting as soon as we can.
Yeah,
just
I'm
because
just-
we
I'm
took
just
10
vamping.
minutes.
Because of the maintenance, yeah.
I'm just vamping right now. Is there anyone else ready to go?
Let's go.
Bosco's here, Gaijin's here. Okay, everyone's here.
Mhm.
Thank God. Cool.
Correct.
Sorry, I just want to make sure we can fulfill some time. We've already used up a lot of time, but that's okay. All right.
let's do it.
So, Task, you're going to the Temple of Orthok, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Panic and Borky and Greckles and Remy are going to see the mounts.
Just so that we
no.
don't, just so that we don't split up the party into too many directions. I'll go with Task because that's more pressing for Remy's interest. I'll let them handle the mounts.
Okay,
I was
so-
actually gonna go talk with Big Guy.
I thought
Oh, there you go. The clergy guy. Yes.
we were going three directions. So yeah, okay.
Well, then I will definitely not make it 4. I can wait.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'm perfectly okay with you guys splitting up if you want to. So Remy, Task are together heading off to the Orthok
Correct.
Temple. Panic and Borky are going to go look at the mounts, and Greckles, you're going to go talk to Big Guy. Okay. So we'll start immediately as you guys kind of fan out. At this point, the sun is going down. Greckles, it's so easy for you to find what you're looking for. You head over next door, and you currently see Ben, who is the blacksmith. You know him. He's a very nice neighbor. He did ask for a bit of repair because Borky throwing the fucking table out the window did actually damage a part of the awning of his shop. Very mildly, but he was understanding, and he said it wasn't immediate, but he'd have to get at least the beam repaired moderately, so he was willing to compromise on that, understanding the circumstances as they were. And it was like nothing. It was like maybe like 5 silver to get it replaced.
Oh, okay.
But as you move over, they're currently closing up for the day. You see as Big Guy is working on a horse currently, horse
horse?
shoeing it.
Okay.
Yeah. They're farriers. They
No.
they do horseshoes.
You said horse, and I got scared. Okay.
Ben kind of goes, "Oh, good morning."
Oh, hey Ben. I know this may sound weird, but is Big Guy? Oh, I guess Big Guy's right there. I can
Yeah, he's working on a horse. Also, it's good evening. Sorry, again. Sunrise,
No.
sunset.
Look, it's been a wacky day for us and the boys as well. Do you mind if I just chat with Big Guy real quick?
I wait till the horse is done. You don't want to get kicked, but
No, that's
yeah,
fine.
sure. Is he in trouble? Did he do something?
No. We actually had some questions about the congregation of constructs. Nothing big, just curious about some things.
Oh yeah, him and his friends. It's been good for him, I think. You watch as Ben kind of turns over and you see him currently like petting the horse, just kind of soothing it, and like he's been more I don't know, more human, spending more time with the other constructs. It sounds weird, but
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Well, I don't want to startle him or the horse. How long do you think it's gonna take?
Just a couple minutes.
All right, well, I'll just hang loose then.
Your place has gotten a bit bigger, huh?
Oh, that place is ever growing.
That's good.
But it's
Glad to
also
have-
but it's also drawing a lot of attention, as you well know. Apologies about that again, by the way.
No sweat off my neck. I was meaning to replace the beam anyway, which is why I want halvesies on it, but I appreciate your cooperation, I suppose.
Yeah,
Felt
no
kind of
problem.
bad for asking, but, only got one shot. He kind of pats the new beam. You
I
watch now as Big Guy lowers the horse's leg, and he walks up to, obviously, the person who's, looks to be some sort of, like, messenger of some kind. Kind of walks up and hands him some gold and takes his horse and mounts and leaves. Big Guy walks over and hands the money to Ben.
Oh, hey, Big Guy. I know you just got done with work, and I know you probably want to go to I guess you don't sleep. Anyway, do you have just a minute?
Of course.
Is his vernacular more human as well?
He just said one word to you, so you have no idea.
That's fair. It was just the tone. So, Log apparently had gone somewhere, and we weren't sure where he went. He took some with him that we're kind of looking for, and we didn't know if he was in trouble or anything. I just want to ask to see if maybe you knew where he was.
I do not know.
Well, how about this then? I don't know much about Oriara or what Log teaches about her, but there was talk of a mountain of repetition. Sorry, this is all sounding so weird. It's such an odd day, but has he ever talked about a mountain where Oriara had, I don't know, come to visit mortals or anything? Something about silver kobolds?
You watch as, like, Big Guy kind of turns his head and looks down to the ground a little bit, like processing the questions. And Ben kind of cocks his head. He's kind of like confused by what you're asking, just like this is really outside of his depth as a simple blacksmith, like simple farrier man. He's just like, wow, this is so beyond me. You watch as Big Guy kind of turns and goes,
No, but the human worshipper would know.
That's right. There is a representative. Oh goodness, where would he be though?
He came from Belton Village, but he lives here somewhere.
But you probably don't know where, do you?
Big Guy is quiet for a little bit.
In the Middle District, there's a Crafters Jewelers Guild. Perhaps he is there. He's mentioned it before.
That is a great place to start. All right, Big Guy, thank you so very much. You guys get some rest.
I don't sleep, but thank you.
You wave and you go about your business and begin to run through the streets. All right. Borky and Remy.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Borky and Panic?
Borky and Panic. You guys are walking through the city streets.
Okay, so he's
A lot of people are folding up their stalls and putting product away and stuff like that. A lot of spring vegetables and things like that kind of cropping up around this time of year.
I'm telling you, no panic. I'm serious. I'm not playing around on this, dude. I believe Task might go a little bit crazy on this if we go to that mountain.
You mean more than usual?
Yes. Yes. Get him near another kobold. You see another side of him. A side I don't really know what to do with. Hey.
That description of mine did seem to get his dander up quite a bit more than usual.
He
pulled a knife on himself.
He was vibrating in place.
What the fuck was that about?
I'm going to assume it's whatever's going on in this mountain, though. Or maybe also mixed in with the fact that Log stole the book. And that's on him. He should be very specific. You've met Log. You know how Log is.
Yeah.
If he can't get something done, tell him to come back and not do something else, because he will just keep going until there is a solution.
Yeah, it seems fair.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know where vaguely he is.
Mm-hmm. Like one of these ways anyway, so now we gotta go get a freaking animal to climb up the mountain, maybe a lizard or a spider.
Yeah, I'm not excited about it either.
No, I'm not either. That's why I thought we should go. See what we're
Panic, roll a perception check for me while you're walking.
Oh, good. Perception check's gonna be 11.
Wow. They're not trying to be stealthy, but as you're walking, you see kind of across the way, you see Helena walking with Cole, I believe his name is. He's one of the middle district guards, currently walking together and talking.
What does Cole look like?
Cole has kind of like a shaven head, not like bald, but like kind of like almost like a military cut,
military
kind of
shape.
to a point.
Military
like
shape.
military shape cut.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like he's fairly like he's shorter, like he's probably about I don't say like he's about 5'6", 5'7", but he's like built, like he's solid.
Okay.
His arms are pretty thick. And he's quite young. Like he looks probably around like 20s, like young, like 20s. Notably on his, as you look at him, it would be his left side, is a sort of a cape, almost similar to Doros's, but it's red and it kind of runs down to his waist, and you don't see his arm. He's currently walking, and you can't really hear the conversation, but at one point, like Hello just starts laughing really hard, just like howling, laughing, and just kind of like pushes him, just like stop.
Well, would you look at that? It's Helena.
Yeah.
As they continue walking, Helena catches you and goes, "Oh, panic!" Kind of waves towards you.
Hey!
And she kind of comes running over. Like kind of like a cart is going by. She kind of stops for the cart and then runs towards you and goes, "Hey, you're out late."
You're kind of in a bit of an intermediate situation we need to be taking on. We're on our way off to go take a look at some mounts for us.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes, indeed. Who's this here? Is this your boyfriend?
Oh no, this is no.
Yeah,
This is
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Don't put me on the spot, please.
Not at all. Borky points at him.
Insight.
Go ahead.
23.
They're not dating, but she's flustered by the insinuation for sure.
Gotcha.
And Cole just kind of starts laughing. It goes, "Aren't you pushy?" Kind of looking up towards you, Borky.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing about me. You think I'm pushy? Wait till I go limp. Borky just smiles at him.
Hey, you're Panic, right?
That is me. You're
Cole.
Cole, yes.
I was gonna say, he kind of points towards Helena. Good shot. He watches
Sort of.
Helena kind of shoves and goes, "Cole!" It's like, "Come on!"
Wow.
Oh, God!
Fucking wow!
Hey, man, you gotta laugh, otherwise the bad guys win.
He just sort of sucks in his lips, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, you see the one I gave Panic? Here. I pointed at the one in his stomach.
Yeah, I'll like sort of open my shirt to reveal. Yeah.
Yeah, look, Cole kind of smiles and goes, "Look at this three of us. Recipes for disaster, or in survivors of disaster, I suppose."
Ah, man,
I'm
don't
surprised
get.
you two are-
He's a survivor of a disaster. He tripped or something.
I'm surprised you two are still friends, honestly.
Oh.
Hey, we've been through thick and thin.
I more meant you and Helena, but I'm sure everyone involved.
Oh, well. Insight him.
Go ahead.
Being a little...
Come on.
Go. There it is.
Yeah.
21.
Fucking beats you. This guy you usually are really good at reading him. He's charismatic for sure. And there's a part of him that, like, you're not sure what. You don't know him. You don't know him that well. He doesn't seem like he's gonna fucking kill you, but he seems like quizzical about you and kind of like not. It's kind of a mutual feeling of you guys don't know each other that well, and so you're not quite sure what you can get away with. But he's a little bit bold for what he is, essentially, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like he's kind of testing the waters and gauging your response, not really trying to upset you. He's just kind of gauging.
Well, he'll just give a polite smile and just like, well, we've been through quite a lot. Our second day meeting each other was a bit emotional. A lot of things we talked about.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, you know,
It was the day I met.
Helena.
It was the day I met Tubbs. It's true.
Was that right? Yeah, I think it was.
Yep.
Anyway, a lot has happened since we first met.
Yeah, I don't hold
Helen?
any ill will towards Panic anymore.
You've helped me quite a substantial amount, Helena, and for that, I don't think I'll ever be able to repay you adequately.
Aw, isn't that sweet? Says Cole, kind of giving a smile, like kind of a smirk, like, you ham slices.
So when'd you get hired by the guard?
Oh, I've been here since the city started. Well, kind of. At least when the guard was established.
Yeah, I never really saw you. Did you have a growth spurt recently or something?
No. Maybe the opposite of that, but no, I work on the mid district actually. I work under Stendon. Mostly as a field guard, but
Our condolences.
Yeah, rough business that.
Kay's doing good. Just a bit of a hard ass, but it's honestly refreshing in a way. Stuff's actually getting done. We didn't hear that from me. It's nice to
We
see.
know how she can be as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little obsessive, but I guess that's kind of what the city needs right now, especially given what happened. So, yeah. Anyway, Helen, I should probably get going. I gotta head home. I'll leave you to your talk. Kind of gives her a wink and begins to walk away. Panic, roll a perception check for me as he's walking.
Yeah. Perception.
Finger guns.
6.
Fuck.
You don't see shit.
Not
as he
shit.
walks away.
Well,
Actually, Borky's there. Borky, you can roll a perception too. What am
I
doing?
perceive many things. 15.
Okay. As he's walking away, there is no arm under that cloak on his side. He is missing his arm.
Which side
completely.
Which side?
It would be his right side, or if you're looking at him, the left side when you look at him.
So his right.
His right is gone, yeah.
Oh. Barky just whispers. Yeah, that guy. I don't think you might need to worry about him a little bit. He's been slightly disarmed, it seems.
I'm stealing his material, it seems, Borky.
What?
Helena kind of laughs.
Oh, yeah, he's got one arm.
He's all right. He just kind of gives you a wink, Borky.
Yeah, what happened? Did you fall asleep
know.
for too long or something?
I think he lost it in a fight, specifically like against some sort of monster or something. I don't know. He doesn't really talk about it too much. He changes the story every single time I ask him. I guess that's fun for him though. But he's helped me a lot with this. She kind of waves towards her entire face.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
a group of 3 and 2 of them scarred 2 of them. Okay.
I think that's what he was talking about earlier.
Quite a little bit though. I want you walk and talk with us. We're heading down to the local animal husbandry place. Building.
I have paperwork to fill out.
Oh, that's boring. Come look at fancy stuff with us.
Okay, but if Doros gets mad, you're gonna have to deal with
Oh
him.
no, not Willow's husband. Whatever will I do?
He throws you in fucking jail for a night.
It's okay. Borky went limp the entire time, so it's not like it was easy.
What's the worst that could happen?
I
Don't
get
say
fired.
that. You remember Greco said not to say that anymore because that keeps happening.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll stick with you guys. I like animals. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we haven't hung out in a while either.
Yeah, by the way, thanks so much for the food. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I was actually, we're sort of going off in a little bit, but when I get back, do you maybe want to go out again?
Sure, yeah. I mean, there's actually a concert coming up in the summer. We could catch that. Zarv is actually doing a full concert.
That crazy guy, Zarv. Yeah, I'd like that. Let's do
that
it.
sounds awesome, Panic. You should try and get on that show.
I don't know. It's a private venue, but I think it's worth checking out. Zarv doesn't get private shows very often, so usually it's all joint shows, but this is the first time it's going to be 2 hours of just hard, no music. I can't wait.
Fuck.
Yeah, that sounds like my scene, 100%. I think I might leave myself out of trying to rush the stage unless I'm invited. Well, sort of famous
never know.
in the city of Alabama. You never know. I'll bring my guitar, or I can do the thing where I can summon it now. But yeah, I'd love that. Let's do it.
Sure, let's do it. But in the meantime, animals, let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys proceed forward, you guys eventually find the location. It's actually very fancy. It is a warehouse, specifically, like a really nice oaken warehouse. It is a stable. It is a merchant stable. So it is a place where live creatures are brought to be sold specifically to people. They're imported. Everything is imported. Nothing appears to be native to Alavast. And there are some very stunning animals in here. There are lions. There are beasts of all sorts and manners that you haven't seen before. There are some bipedal lizards with like big mouths and teeth that are kind of Tarisk sized, and they seem very aggressive and scary. There are tanks of aquatic creatures you haven't seen before either. You even notice that there is a pool of water that has a colada in it. If you remember, one of the storm giants had 2 of them as guard dogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, coladas.
Wow.
There's all sorts of different creatures here. And as you guys proceed forward, you see currently sitting... Oh god, what was his name? I gotta find his name real fast. It was the elf gentleman from the Monsters Menagerie, I believe.
Oh. It was...
God, what was his name? He was an elf, dude. He had a very strange name.
Whoa.
You guys haven't seen him. Like, he was the guy who...
Task tried to sell off shit.
Task would Ire. His name was Ire. That was his name.
Ah.
You see him currently working the front desk. He's wearing much nicer clothes. It appears he's gotten a very solid promotion in the couple years that have passed. You see him currently signing off. He goes, "It's not my fault it doesn't have the plumage you want. You asked for a goddamn Tricadian peacock, and we got you a Tricadian peacock. I'm sorry it's not albino, but it is a peacock. You can return the goods if you want, but you are not getting your money fully back. You'll get a half deposit return for the shipping fee." And you just hear kind of this human man just kind of like squawking about it.
All right, can I yell at the human man for making noise?
But you told me I would get it.
All right, hey, buddy. All of us are in line here. You get your cock when you get it. We're here for something else.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
The man turns back and goes, "I will take the peacock, thank you." And you watch as he's handed a cage.
Damn right.
And he walks out.
Damn right. You walk out with your cock and you take it.
Speaking of rare Tricadian peacocks, hi, Pennant Grimton.
Hello.
You're
I am Borky Dioki. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, people, I play a couple of bars and people see me around. They've gotten around. You've probably heard of me.
You were at the tankard. No, you were at the wine concert. That was you, right?
He hasn't whined for a while.
I believe that was you. I could be wrong. What business do you have currently? The Monster Emporium.
While my friend is looking through the paperwork here, we are here Oh, to take a look at your lizards. We was given this letter here. I'll just take that, Panic. Thank you very much. Sorry, he's... Oh, you're back? Oh, there you are. You were lost in thought.
Sorry.
You were lost in thought. It's okay, man. We cover it for you. So, okay, so we're here to look at what again? What particular lizards? Because there's a couple on the list.
Yeah.
There's quite a few on this list.
We have decided on what? Not the ankle one, but the fuck. Which one was it?
We got the. It was the Steeder, right? We wanted the.
No,
Steeder?
no, no. We don't want the Steeders because those is big. Wait, yes, we do want the Steeder. We'd like to see your biggest spider, please.
You watch as he slowly lowers his quill onto like the little like desk he's working on. Kind of like wipes his lower like lip with his thumb and goes, "Very well, follow me." He stands up and begins to lead you guys down. This is a well-kept place. Surprisingly, there's the smell of the animals, but there's no smell of like refuse or any decay or anything. It's very well kept. You see that there are like tons of people in here, but most of them are just caregivers. There's quite a few druids you see, a few just like workers of some kind, and they're doing a very, very efficient job. He moves you through, and eventually you guys are led to what appears to be almost like kind of a black metal mesh like box. It's huge. It's like a big, like almost the size of like a parking garage. And you watch as Ire kind of moves over and gently kind of rasps his knuckle on this cage, and you begin to hear movement slightly shifting, and you watch as a sort of tan and pink giant tarantula-like spider, probably about, I'm gonna say 10 feet to 12 feet across, kind of begins to kind of scuttle around the inside of the chamber and kind of stops, and you watch as all like, 8, 9, 10 of those eyes kind of look at you, and these big orbis kind of glow like globes.
Is it Nadine? Is this a clown spider?
No, it's kind of like a pinky, kind of like pink and tan, kind of deserty colored spider.
So, what can you tell me about this giant spider? Borky's shaking, asking this, by the way. Like his legs are.
Well, this is a female, so they're substantially larger than the males.
Fun.
They all have a venom that they inject.
Cool. Borky's sliding back now and pushing Panic forward.
Gretel's very far away, is intrigued by this.
I know. I wish you came with us.
I had to get info.
Looking hungrily at the spider.
This is Roseweald. She was given to us, actually sold to us, by Drow. She's very well tempered. She's very sweet. She will spray the back of her. She's got little hairs. She will flick those at enemies specifically.
Oh.
Let me just check to see if she's venomous really fast for you.
So what do Steeders look like?
Borky,
Look in the Discord.
Borky whispers in Panic's ear. Oh, jeez, I messed up. We're not supposed to be looking at the giant spider. We're supposed to be looking at the lizards, I think.
Check out the general Discord.
I am not looking at these pictures, Zito.
Spiders are not scary.
Where are they? I'm
They
trying to find
They just got a lot of eyes. That's the only thing that. If they got them.
They're land lobsters with a lot of eyes.
Oh, but it's those fangs, man.
I can't find my Steeder stats for some reason.
What book would it be in?
That would be in oh god, Descent into the Abyss. What is it called?
Descent into Avernus?
Avernus?
Out of the Abyss.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Let me grab that real fast because I thought I had the right book, but unfortunately, I thought Mordenkainen's reprinted them, but I guess they didn't. So
No, they didn't.
Yeah, I thought they would, but that's okay. All right, female Steeder. They can leap and they have spider climb.
Sick.
And
Very
they have
good.
sticky leg.
They all
Tell
razzle dazzle.
Tell me all about that sticky leg.
It attacks one medium or smaller creature. The target is stuck to the Steeder's leg and grappled until it escapes.
Oh,
that's awesome.
That's fucking funny.
She is big. She's considered a large creature.
Okay.
What
was her name again?
Roseweald.
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 Roseweald. I heard that.
She's well-tempered. We don't know how old she is. She has laid eggs. We've kept them, though.
Cool. So, like, how many eggs did you lay?
I think it was like about 40 to 50 or so.
Man, we have a perfect place to keep a steeder too.
I mean, it was all in just a big web sack, and we just kind of cut it open and counted.
Borky's just got his eyes wide open, nodding right now, with tight-lipped.
I don't think we saw any of these while we were in the Underdog.
No, we
You
saw.
did. You wrote on a couple of them.
Yeah, we did. We wrote on a bunch. I'll never forget it. It will be burned into my brain like a chemical burn.
Were those steeders, or were those? I thought we got those big giant.
Yes, Paddock. They were giant spiders. They were giant spiders.
When you guys were going to the gate, the Screaming Gate, Bob requisitioned a bunch of steeders for you guys to travel with, so you didn't have to travel by foot. Yeah.
Hey, so we know how to handle the. We know how to handle.
We know how to do that, but was we not supposed to get this or the smaller lizards, the one that eat everything? Greco's was very insistent on it, I think.
Ire kind of looks and goes, lizards? We have lots of lizards. You're going to have to be a bit more specific.
I believe lizard hounds is what.
Yes!
Lizard hounds. Yes, so we have about 10 beta lizard hounds, and we have, I think, 2 alphas. One female, one male. They're a breeding pair, but we don't breed them very often, to be honest with you.
Is it personality clash, or are they just tired?
The females can get very temperamental.
Not saying anything to that.
Do you want to see them? I could show them to you.
Yeah, we should probably go take a look at them. I wish Greco's was here. I feel like Greco's has an eye for this. I wonder what he's saying right now.
To see if he just wants to get away from the spider.
As you guys head over, I actually uploaded the picture because you guys wanted to see them. They're huge. They're actually, like, the ones that are just the beta ones are huge. They're bigger than horses. They look like this. Shout out again to Quacknear. I managed to requisition the rights and this design, and I'm super fucking happy about it. So.
Is it? What,
Nice.
What a good
boy.
What? I want one. I want it. It's so happy to see me.
Oh my gosh.
They, as I described them before, they look like basically like what did you say? A monitor
lizard.
A monitor lizard meets like a pit bull or like a bulldog, kind of.
Oh, they're the things from fucking Dragon's Age. The battle, fucking
Oh my god,
dogs.
they are. Yeah, the battle dogs.
Little bit. Borky's all of a sudden.
They're actually a variety of color to them. Their chest is colored. Specifically, the females don't have that much color, but the males do. Some are orange, some are purple, some are kind of like a yellowy color. There's a couple that are kind of like a light red.
Is there any that's bright green?
The females actually have kind of a subtle green gradient to them, whereas the males have the more contrasting bright colors.
Well, I'm not gonna lie here, Paddock. I like this one. Can I try and feed it with my hand? Does it feed from hand?
Yeah, sure, you can give it a try. Here, and he hands you a fucking pumpkin.
Borky turns the pumpkin sideways and puts it through the bars.
He opens the gate, and like the moment he opens the gate and lets you guys in, some of them are sleeping, other ones are just kind of like messing around and kind of like padding about. There is like toys in here, like there's like bones, there's like a kid's like ball, like a cloth ball that they're kind of like kicking around.
Just looks like my apartment. It looks like my apartment. You're saying is what?
You have bones in your apartment?
Yeah, bones. Yes, I have a dog.
Okay,
I got bones everywhere.
Does one of them have a fucking rawhide ear? Like the pig rawhide ear?
No, they do not. Yeah, unfortunately. Those are actually not good.
Oh my.
I mean, the pig ears are fine, but rawhide is not good for animals. They have like straps of leather though, like really thick leather. Looks like some sort of like cowhide or something like that.
Okay.
It looks like more tangible though.
Panic.
The moment you guys enter in with food, you know when a dog, like a big dog, knows you have food and it gets really close and kind of just starts to almost knock you over a bit? Imagine that, but the dogs are the size of horses and there's about 5 of them. The moment you come in with that pumpkin, they're not grabbing it from you. They're very polite, but they're all just like, what do you got there? What do you got there? And you get kind of surrounded, Borky, holding the pumpkin up.
Oh my gosh, they're so well behaved.
I just Kobe, and Borky just throws it into the corner.
All right.
Is Helena with us still?
Yeah, Helena's just like kind of like scared of them. She was petrified of the spider.
Oh, okay.
She was so freaked out by the spider. While you guys were like looking at it, she was like probably about 12 feet away across the room.
She's behind a pillar, pale white.
Yeah, you remember that worshippers of Orin tend to be terrified of Underdark shit, and added that with a spider is just the worst combination. So she's pretty freaked out.
Borky's now pet. Can Borky try and petted one under an ear?
Sure, absolutely. They don't really have ears. They have like a little ear hole.
A pet by the ear hole.
As you pet them, they're actually like soft. They don't feel like hard. They feel really like if anyone's ever held a snake, it feels like a snake almost.
Oh, okay.
Like the back and kind of the fronds and around the head, it's a bit more like solid and a bit harder, but even then it still has a kind of the smooth sort of velvety feel to it, almost like a scorpion.
Then the underbelly's like pudgy.
The underbelly is pretty pudgy, yeah. It's definitely like it still like has some scales in various areas for like obviously for wear and tear, but beyond that, it's generally like kind of skin-like in a way. As you kind of begin to pet one, it kind of begins to like you watch as its throat kind of like kind of engorges a bit, and it kind of.
So he's making
kind of makes this really.
They're making pug sounds. Got it. Okay.
It's kind of like a really deep purring noise as you're kind of petting this one.
Oh my god! Borky looks up at Panic like they're dating, and he wants it. You know the exact look. You know the exact look.
Yeah.
Borky is giving Panic. Panic. Hey. 5 Y's on that hey, by the way. Hey.
Well, the guys did.
The Panic as you're kind of like standing and watching, one of them kind of comes up behind you and begins to kind of like gently, like gingerly, like an animal that knows it shouldn't be doing something, kind of gingerly, kind of like puts its mouth near the top of Catharsis, just kind of like kind of just like, can I take this? Is this mine? Can I have? Please?
No. Hey, ancient relic made by a semi-deity. Let's not.
As you kind of pull it away, it's just like, oh, we're playing now. All right, we're playing.
Oh my god. If one of these things die in combat, we're gonna be really upset.
I'll just start playing with it. Like I'll prestidigitation a little laser pointer down on the ground.
The chaos that ensues when you fucking.
Oh my god! What have you, Panic? What are you doing? Oh my god! Oh my god! I need the dot. Borky goes after it too.
I have.
You know when like a cat flips over itself to get something?
Yes.
Imagine that, but times 10, and these things are fucking huge. Like the ground is shaking as they're like scampering after this thing, and they're all kind of like biting towards it. It's kind of chaotic, but it's really fucking cute.
Yeah, Panic just starts laughing at this, like really, really hard belly laughing. Oh man, that's fun.
So we're gonna take away. We're taking 5, right?
I slap the letter down on the table. We'll take 5.
Okay. Which 5 would you like? We have 3 females and we have 7 males to choose from.
Bit of a sausage.
If you guys don't color code them, I will be disappointed.
Okay, let's see it. Let's look at the colors you have to show for us.
Is there like a bright yellow one?
There is a yellow one. It's not incredibly bright. It's a natural like yellow, so it's kind of subdued.
Leopard gecko kind of yellow.
Kind of, yeah, exactly. That'd be a good way. It's kind of an orangey yellow, similar to the picture, but just a little bit leaning towards the yellow than the earthy orange.
I think I'll take that one for.
That one is fairly sizable. That one's reasonably big. So.
Borky looks at them all and looking at the different colors that are there. What are some more colors to see?
I hate you.
I
There
know.
are.
Well, fuck it. I gotta ask.
Just say the color. Just say the color that you want.
Ooh, that one right there. If I wish there were. Do they have stripes? Are any of them striped?
No, they're all like a solid gradient color. There's no real patterning to them.
Borky will try. Is there one that? Borky looks at one. That's great, but does it come in black?
There's no black. They're all bright colored, and then the females have green, like kind of a light electric, like kind of light, like natural electric kind of green.
Borky goes over to the light electric green one. Green is best, as they say. But then again, Borky looks over at the purple one. I'll take the green one.
Okay, the green one.
I'll
That's a
take.
female.
I'll take the lady.
All right, that is a female lizard hound. All right, so you guys grab yours.
Okay, so like we don't know what our friends are gonna want, so
We'll just color code them.
yeah, it's just
Red and purple.
yeah, red, blue. Is it purple or gold for Remy?
Well, there is a purple one. Remy's.
Well, isn't Remy
House
bringing?
crest is
Isn't
purple.
Remy bringing Volo though? If we go out of town?
Those are great questions.
Wish he was here.
Nah, he's too busy
I pull
hanging
out
out
my
with.
cell phone and dial Remy.
He's too busy hanging out with Task, and this is. I mean, we could maybe solve the rest of this.
You currently watch as Helena is like licking, just being licked like obsessively by one of them. It's just kind of just licking your hand over and over again, like it's the best thing ever.
And then slowly the Steeder's pincers kind of like go in there and try to pinch her cheek.
You watch as like this lizard hound is like licking her. It kind of goes to kind of bite, and she goes no, and it slowly stops and goes back to licking. Like, damn, you caught me.
God.
I think it likes you.
They're really cute. Oh, hello. We're just kind of just petting it.
They are. They're so cute. I'm gonna name mine. I don't know what to call mine.
You will need
Oh,
to
gosh.
name them for the registry eventually for proper identification. And we can deliver them to you once that's done. So you'll have to basically, we'll take the letter that precedes the payment, which will save you 5,000 gold pieces, which I'd say is a pretty sizable amount.
That's a lot of money.
Borky's naming his Grass Eater.
We'll see what it. I'm about three things. Task.
So, Ire takes your guys' information for them to be delivered. He processes the payout. He does mention that there is an additional shipping fee of 2,000 gold pieces that does need to be covered, but given the fact that this was a gift, he will contact the Inquisition to see if they will cover it.
I was about
that-
to say, Nadine, don't Canadian cell phone company me on this deal. It's just
Sorry.
extra little fees. It's a reconnection fee.
There's an installation fee.
We're getting favors from the Inquisition. We're hot shit now.
Yeah, but remember that Inquisition. Them's a fickle bitch.
All right, well, just sign here, and I will process this paperwork, and we will get your amounts to your druid post haste.
Excellent. By the way, the druid also looks like a mount, but don't worry about that.
Ire kind of cocks his head like, what?
I don't worry
they
about
call
it.
us they call us the Unexpectables for a reason. You'll find out.
Yeah, I
I've
just
seen some things, so I'm not too surprised.
no worries.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say.
Tell you what. You go up to Helga and you tell her that Borky says you can get a free drink at the Sweet Dragon.
You're dead.
Don't.
Roll a deception check for that one, buddy.
Oh, I finally remembered to do it. Okay. And that is a 13.
Fuck me. He gives you kind of like this half smile and goes, that sounds nice, I'll do that.
Good.
All right.
You are in so much
You are
trouble.
so fucked, dude.
So fucked.
Meanwhile, Greckles, we're going to jump back to Greckles now.
Oh, okay.
You've been asking people as they've been kind of heading home for the day, and eventually you find yourself at a jewelry crafting kind of like workshop. It's not a store; it's specifically like a little like homely workshop. You kind of knock at the front door, and you see answering is a gnome, a male gnome. Probably like pretty young, actually. He's got a really nice curled mustache. He's wearing a set of round glasses. He kind of looks like a little bit like Dr. Robotnik, but tiny.
Oh yes.
Incredible.
And he is like decked out in jewelry. Like,
Are there any signets or anything of Oriara in his possession?
roll a knowledge religion check to see if you can recognize any of them.
Wee-hoo. Does he have 7 gemstones on his belt buckle?
That's 7.
He's got a lot of jewelry, and it's kind of this big like mess that you can't really like see through. So unfortunately, you can't identify anything. He kind of looks and goes, "Yes, can I help you?"
Voice kicks ass.
I know. I hate to be trouble, but I heard that there was a patron of Oriara in this area.
You're very funny. That would be quite literally all of us living here, yes.
Oh, well then this might be a little easier then. I'm actually looking for information, and it might be some strange information.
He kind of narrows his eyes and looks at you. Tell you what, son, you give me 3 of your blue feathers, and you're in, and we'll talk.
Can I insight? This seems a little weird.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And you're in. Is this a fan club 15?
As you kind of look at him and you look up, you do notice there is some like earrings made with feathers, as well as other things. He looks like he wants your feathers just to turn into fucking jewelry.
Okay, as long as this. Okay. All right then. Any particular plumage or?
Something small, something light, preferably.
I'll take 3 little feathers from the back of my neck. Then it's.
You watch it, just suddenly he pulls out like a tiny like envelope and puts them in and closes it quickly, and it disappears before you can even register what happened.
Oh. Okay then. So am I in? Thumbs up.
Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come take a seat. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Not a thing.
Get the tea.
I felt that in the back of my head.
Sorry, I hit my microphone with my pencil. I was very.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is some. Wow, Nadine, you're really not DMing last week. You got a lot of energy this week.
I was waving. I was waving my hand and I hit my microphone. I'm sorry.
God.
There's a reason we don't fucking video record this. You'd see me flail like an idiot.
Just so you know, Nadine wears. Actually, she does wear a proper like Phantom of the Opera mask for all DMing.
Yeah. Anyway, you are let in, and you currently see like 5 dudes making dinner, like roommates, and they all kind of turn as you enter the kitchen area. There's about 3 gnomes, including the one you've met, and then there's a human, and then there's an elf. The elf is fucking insane. It's a disco ball of jewelry. Every single almost surface area of their ear is got something in it. It's pretty crazy. The human you recognize. You've seen him in the temple before. Usually he's in armor, but he's not. He's actually just in like no shirt, like apron, and like pants. And he's currently like cooking on a frying pan. And they all slowly turn and look towards the bird who has just entered their domain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt anything.
You watch as the human looks down. No worries.
Wait, I've seen you before. You're usually armor clad.
Oh, I mean, yeah. You watch as the elf kind of like is sipping a cup of tea and goes, show off, and just kind of drinks.
I love this.
Can we help you?
I'm sorry, I know this is strange. I'm looking for some information, and it may have something to do with not only one of my companions, but, well, several of my other friends as well.
As you're like talking, the other 4 people who aren't involved with the conversation have like readjusted themselves and are just looking you over, like analyzing you and like bringing up like magnifying glasses and kind of assessing you and your worth. It's like very weird.
I feel like BoJack meeting Hollyhock's fathers. God.
You watch as the guy who's holding the frying pan just kind of throws the frying pan away and just kind of sits down at the table and goes, what do you want to ask?
I'm looking for a mountain, It's been called the Seat, the Fall, the Mountain of Repetition. I've heard there's a lot involving Oriara and some silver kobolds.
Oh yes! Oh my God! Yes, that's why I'm here. The mountain is called the Seat because Oriara fell on it specifically during a battle against Ganesh. It's a very historical, important, significant Oriara thing. I'm sure you'd understand if you know. He kind of gives you this look like you should be worshiping Oriara. More or less, she fell onto the material plane and crashed on a mountain, and that is called the Seat, or the Mountain of Repetition, specifically tied to Oriara. I don't know anything about silver kobolds, though.
Well, that's not the important part. Do you know by chance how to get there?
Oh, I haven't gone anywhere close. There's a whole orc thing there, and that's... He kind of gives you a look like, I ain't dealing with that.
Well, no. I completely understand that, but how about just getting to the orc camp, then?
I mean, you'd have to go through not Tiddleheim. Oh God, maybe it is Tiddleheim. Hold on.
Tit for tattle time.
Consult the DM notes.
Consult your pages and pages of your madness.
Oh God.
I apologize.
It's the village north of Alavas, and my brain is really fried because I've been so sick. Do you remember?
No, I'm looking through my notes right now.
Oh God damn it, Connor!
Titelheim. Titelheim?
Not Titelheim. That was where the storm giants fucked up shit.
That's south of it.
Labreus?
Labreus, yeah, I think it's Labreus.
Shahalem got it.
Thank you, Shahalem. You're the best. Yeah, she's messaging me. Thank you. Yeah, Labras Village. He kind of taps and goes, it's beyond Labras Village into the Untamed Wilds leading up to the orc encampment, yeah. But between the dragons and the orcs, I have to wait for things to calm down before I even think about going there.
That's understandable, but from what direction from Labreus?
North, straight north.
Straight north.
It's a straight shot north, yeah.
And I assume that this mountain would be hard to miss then, huh?
Oh yeah, I imagine it's probably the biggest one there.
Interesting. Do you have any other information, maybe about the woods, the mountain itself? If a deity fell upon it, perhaps it now has odd properties.
There was a rumor I've heard that apparently there was a wizard who went there, and apparently he's dead now. I don't know, but they went there, and there was a big kind of traveling trip there, and they were met with hostilities, but it was all very hush-hush. Kind of shrugs. I'm just a lowly worshiper, truly, but not all information is given to me, unfortunately. So,
No.
but there is one thing. Apparently, the mountain makes a repetitious sound, which is how it got one of its names.
Interesting. Is there any sort of physical qualities to the mountain that are extraordinary?
I've seen it from a distance. You know when a volcano erupts and it kind of leaves a crater at the top?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that because Oriara fell on it. And he kind of like kisses his hand and does like a praise Oriara to like the sky. No offense to her, but she left a sizable dent in the mountain.
I'm glad he said it.
Damn.
But it's not volcanic at all, is it?
Not that I know of. I've only seen it from the outside. I don't know.
Well, that is enough to go on. Is there any other interesting stories that you could tell me about Oria that might help trip?
Honestly, not really. I've been learning a bit from your little construct friend who's been doing a fantastic job. Honestly, they know more than even I knew. Oriar is a new god, so there's not much history to them yet. But, I mean, we appreciate her all the same. At this point, like, your arm's being lifted up and every finger's been examined. And they're like, the other, like, people are just like, I think deep blue set rain would look very nice. Blue? He's gonna be all one color. What are you, monochromatic? Get out of here with this. Leave this house. They're like arguing over what jewelry would look best on you.
Level 3 decorative gem. Are you mad?
That would make his plumage look worse. He's not a peacock.
What about malachite? Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here with that malachite shit. Fucking Christ.
Unfortunately, I don't know that much, and any history I can find of it is scarce.
Oh, that's more than acceptable.
But if you are going to go, good luck.
Insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
24?
24. He's not lying you. He's legitimately concerned about the dangers that are around that mountain. He's legitimately warning you, like, be fucking careful.
Are there any other creatures besides the orcs that I should be aware of?
The fact that I don't know that much kind of says everything. The more
That's
you know,
fair.
the better you are. The less you know, the worse off you are, because you don't know what to prepare for, and unfortunately, I don't know.
That's fair. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for the invitation. Oh, can I have my arm back, please? Thanks. Oh,
Wait,
okay.
before you go! You watch as one of the gnomes disappears and comes out and throws like a polished quartz necklace around your neck. Good. No, good. It contrasts nicely, and they all kind of like stand there and are looking at you, and even the human paladin guy's like tilting his head, just like, yeah, that looks pretty good.
Well, Greckles, are you gonna pose for him? You're on the clock. You're gonna get a.
You know what? I will. I'll strike a very fashionable pose.
Roll a charisma check with advantage.
Oh, I'm bad at charisma.
Tip your models, kids.
I'm bad at charisma. 11.
It's cheesy, but they clap. And as you leave, at this point, night has completely descended upon the city as you begin to leave.
Did they just give that to me, or was I just a model?
You just got a fucking necklace, yeah.
Oh,
Shit!
sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
It's not a very, like, expensive-looking necklace, but it's a nice necklace. It's a quartz, like a polished, smoky quartz
We got
necklace.
wizards though that could do shit with that.
that wizard came from the moon.
I hope not. I fucking hate moon people.
Wow, Jesus. Ilene cries.
People.
Ilene cries.
And
The
you're
moon
the
weeps.
cultured one.
That's a pretty fucking
All right,
quintessential
all right.
sun bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
I challenge you, play this cute little game called Kimono Heroes and tell me that moon people don't fucking suck.
Anyway, Task and Remy.
The moon drops a meteor from it.
The moon just drops and lands on the earth.
In Risk 2142, you can shoot nukes from the moon.
Like a coconut hitting a watermelon, the moon falls. Anyway, Task and Remy, you guys are walking through to the cleric district, actually. As you guys make your way, it gets pretty dark pretty quickly. It's still kind of early springish. It's not, the days are still pretty short. As you make your way to the temples, is there anything you'd like to discuss before reaching the temples?
No, I think Task is pretty intense. Unless he's got something in mind, but he looked like he was marching.
Oh, Task is just on his way. He's not like looking as crazy as he was this morning. He's like trying to like compose himself. Just like fucking like doing like a little bit of a breathing exercise as they're walking.
As you guys make your way, you notice there's a couple of Dragonborn going inside of the temple, which is not incredibly uncommon, but the speed in which they are entering is.
Oh, that's not normal.
No.
Task kind of like rushes in.
Okay, you guys go in. There's about 15 to 20, mostly Dragonborn. There's 2 humans. The rest are all Dragonborn. Currently mulling about. Most are wearing just like simple robes. There's a couple of paladins, and you do see Athena currently.
Is this the same place where Remy and Task went a million years ago to go visit the Elder Dragon who has now since passed?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Tranquilla Saint passed away.
Tranquilla Saint, yes.
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, he was very old.
This is the woman Athena is actually his.
Is his daughter. You cut out, Zito.
I said,
Zito? Oh.
I'm here. Hello?
Hello.
Yep,
Sorry,
you're
you
good.
just cut out. You cut out where you said what she was.
Daughter, right?
Yeah, I said that's Tranquilla Saint's daughter.
Gotcha.
Yeah. As you kind of proceed forward, Naragan is actually there as well.
Alright.
His shift doesn't start until like really late at night, so he's
heard
currently there. Yeah, that's the guard. That's the night guard.
He's our Black Dragon paladin over at the guard.
Who likes the moon, Gaijin?
He really likes the moon, man.
He's a were-dragon. Kill him. Clearly a werewolf.
You currently see there is a everyone's kind of like pulling around this sort of statue, like mini kind of statue, like almost like a shrine, I would say. And as you kind of roll a perception check for me, actually, the both of you, Remy with advantage because of your eyesight thing.
Sure thing.
Kablam! Ability ever.
Nat 1. Go for it.
Natural 1.
How's the 25 work for you?
25 is pretty good. 25, there is a sizable crack in kind of a gemstone under the kind of claw of the dragon of the shrine. It is just got a giant crack running through it.
Task is perfectly there. I'm gonna point it out to him so he sees it.
Do I remember it being there?
Yeah, it was basically a place to put offerings, essentially, to the spirits of dragons. That have passed on, usually good aligned dragons who have been charitable. They kind of honor them. So like for like the silver dragons, they leave offerings for the silver dragons for protecting them, things like that. It's just like a hey, if you feel like, you know, being thankful for that, go ahead and be like, all right, cool.
Monetary donations for the metallics.
Sometimes it's just like gemstones. Sometimes it's even letters. People will leave like letters or notes for the dragons. Sometimes kids leave letters to dragons and stuff. It's very cute.
Like Santa Claus.
A bit like Santa Claus. There was one time you remember over the course of the months, like Athena had to scold a girl for asking the dragons to come and eat her teacher, and she got a very stern talking to about that. But as you walk in, there's kind of a mumble, and a lot of people are talking about omens specifically. There's kind of a hushed whisper about omens and the shrine being damaged and it happening at random and things like that.
Oh dear. I obviously don't want to screw over Athena's like, you know, her addressing. So let's wait till there's a good time for that to happen. Let's just overhear what everyone's saying.
Currently, they're trying to purify the shrine, specifically by bringing incense and other such things like holy water to try and like purify whatever kind of thing has afflicted it. Naragan and Athena actually notice you as you're walking in, specifically because there's a Kenku, and those never come in through the doors ever. So they kind of turn, and Athena walks up and goes, "Master Task."
Oh, Athena, Naragan, it's very nice to see you. I come here at an urgent time, only to find that you're under an urgent care as well.
Yes, it seems we've been stricken with a bad omen. But we are doing our best to purify the shrine. You seem winded. Are you okay?
Not really. I have some pressing news that I want to make sure that goes to your ears, and want to know if you have any ideas as to what I'm talking about.
Okay, I will try my best.
I'll also introduce Remy.
I believe we've met before.
Yes, we have. Greetings and salutations.
A pleasure to meet you, Sir Cabo.
We have an issue. Remember the book I told you about with the silver kobolds and whatnot?
Yes, I do remember that.
Well, unfortunately, one of my allies took it a little too seriously and has decided to make a pilgrimage up to the mountain and has found them.
Found them?
Apparently, they have found themselves at the Mountain of Repetition.
Repetition. There was something that might have come up. There are some native dragons that we have run into. Granted, not very good running into. I believe there might have been a dragon that lived that way before, obviously, the dragon incursion.
Oh, boy.
But they're gone, I believe. It's based off of information that's very questionable, but...
Well,
sorry, I'm not really giving you too much peace of mind in this moment, but...
No, it's quite all right. It's just that this not only has something to do with Orthok, but it also has something to do with Oriara.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh.
What?
Oh, don't worry. I'm here to catch you if you fall.
What about if he dies?
Then I'm here to carry the body.
What if you roll low?
Zito,
Yeah.
I need you to trust me for the rest of this session, okay?
Oh, boy. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. First, I need you to start by giving me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
God damn it,
we got music playing. We still have ambience playing.
Yeah, I will turn it off now. Everybody in Alabast, Borky, Panic, Greckles, Task, and Remy begin to hear a sound. It's low and it hums through the air. Remy, you recognize the sound of it? It is incredibly similar to the flute or the instrument that Winter plays. A baleful sound rolls over. Task, you are on the ground currently. You feel like someone just reached inside of your fucking skull and just squeezed really, really hard. And as you kind of, like, your eyes hurt. It feels like you were, like, snapped in two.
Ouch.
And as you kind of, you kind of pop your neck in a weird way and it feels kind of like your head's melting a little bit.
Oh, do I know that ever? That happened.
As you kind of come back and begin to hear the song, you begin to feel that.
Ew.
All of you begin to hear a baleful song. Panic and Borky, like, Helena's the first one to notice it because her wisdom is higher than yours. Sorry, cleric.
It's okay.
And she kind of puts out her hand to you. And there's this eerie sound. And then you begin to hear noises coming from the east. And as you guys are... Yeah.
The east is the ocean,
So-
right?
Yeah.
Got it.
I know that there are songs that in existence that can affect reality, like the Devil Song. Does this sound similar?
It is baleful and haunting, but you are not certain of its nature. But it hums over the city and basically brings it to some sort of strange silence. As you two are standing there, out of nowhere, a fucking silver dragon collides onto the ground in front of you. Its neck is completely, like, just gone. There's just gore. And the head is snapped backwards. 1 second, I was going to grab music here really fast.
Holy shit.
Wait, so its neck is broken? Like
Its
Torn out.
neck
Okay.
is torn out.
Okay, who is this in front of? Who is this in front of
In
again?
front of Borky, Panic, and Helena. And Helena stopped before you guys got fucking crushed.
And this was in front. This is outside the place, right?
This is outside. Yeah, you guys were making your way home. Greckles, as you're running back, you begin to hear screaming.
Oh, let's head the way of the screaming.
As you turn a corner, you currently see an adult red dragon breathing fire down on a house. As you look up into the sky, almost suddenly, you see like hundreds upon hundreds of adult dragons descending upon the city of Alabast. You see them colliding in the air with the silver dragons that are meant to defend, and you see them snapping at each other's necks, crashing into buildings, breathing various breaths at each other. You currently watch as a black dragon, probably a young black dragon, grabs basically five citizens and starts to fly off with them.
Shit, Borky can throw a javelin immediately.
You're not there. This is with Greckles.
Damn it!
I'm gonna immediately, how far away is it?
It's probably a good 100 feet away from you.
Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to send a firebolt up after it.
Okay.
Just to see if I can distract it.
Oh, the dragon war starts now.
The
Dragon War
has begun.
The battle has
It's
consummated.
20.
20, then. I think that's going to hit. Let me check my stats.
Oh,
here.
Katono Jutsu! Okay, let's go.
I know what you said.
Oh my god.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 fire damage.
Fire damage. Roll a, I'm gonna say persuasion check with advantage.
Oh god, 18.
Ooh.
Okay. You watch as the black dragon opens its mouth, and it was currently holding onto like a merchant woman, and she just crashes to the ground. You hear a sizable snapping noise, but she scrambles to her feet and runs away.
Oh.
In the end,
You watch as the black dragon kind of curls its neck towards you, and you hear it whisper, "What do we have here? A little upstart." And he exhales towards you.
Oh no.
I need
Run.
you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Bitch, I'm good at this. 20.
You're still gonna take half damage.
No, I'm not.
Evasion.
I'm
Right.
evading.
You have evasion. I don't need to roll. That's awesome. You manage to duck and roll, but it blasts a building and sears through the stone and metal like it was butter.
Crackles is still standing there photorealistically.
I honestly, if this was a Gmod, this is where you go window and just have an actual photorealistic bird thrown through a window in Gmod and just land.
Really quick. Where was the Temple of Orthok?
Temple of Orthok is in the middle district, I believe. Or no, it's in the lower district.
All right. Greckles. Ooh, boy. Greckles is quickly going to cast Mirror Image if I am allowed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he whispers as 3 duplicates fade into existence. He's going to beeline it to the Temple of Orthok.
All right. The black dragon is going to attempt to pursue you as he begins to chase you down, flying above. He dropped the civilians. You've caught his attention.
Good.
Meanwhile, Panic, Borky, and Helena, at this point, the chaos has reached you. You begin to hear screams, and you begin to see the sky erupt into flames as various homes are ignited by the fire of red dragons that are soaring overhead.
Borky grabs Panic immediately by the scruff of his shirt. I gotta ask above game, do we have the lizards?
No, they're gonna be delivered to you, so you don't have them.
Fuck that, I want to take them right now. I'm just like...
You can't.
Shit's changed! Shh, kick in the door, take them. We need to get... Panic! Panic, look at me!
I'm thinking.
Helena! You
Yes?
gotta go to Scarlet! You gotta get to Scarlet right now! I'll come with you! And we go right to the Sweet Dragon, you hear me?
Fuck.
Right this second, right now, no time to think!
Let's go.
Okay. You watch as Helena is gonna follow behind you.
Is the silver dragon still on the ground?
Oh, it's dead. It's straight up gone.
Yeah, Panic just shakes his head and keeps running then.
You guys continue to run. At this point, the entire town is now in full alert and alarms are going off. Remy, Task, as you guys are in the temple, you begin to hear the sounds of the banging of bells and just the sounds
loud?
of chaos.
All right.
You would know this, Remy, as like an emergency alert noise that's used to basically notify the fucking cavalry that there's an attack. As you guys exit the building, in the sky, you see about hundreds, maybe even like thousands of dragons, wyverns, wormlings to adult. You might even see a couple ancient dragons in there. You're not sure. It is absolute pandemonium right now. You see people coming out of their houses. Some are armed. Other people are getting into their houses to go in for cover. A lot of people in Alabast are armed and they're warriors, so they are kind of prepared for this. But it's still fucking adult dragons.
It's a sea of dragons.
It's a sea of dragons. You can barely see the sky, and you can hardly see the dragons at all because it's so dark.
Oh, good.
At Remy and Task, as you guys exit, you just see the chaos, and immediately the paladins of Orthok bring out their weapons and begin to join the fray as various wormlings are dropping from the ground and attacking and picking up villagers and flying away.
Well, get in there and help. I'm gonna take shots.
Actually, I need you to do something for me.
Okay.
Task, roll a stealth check for me real fast.
Oh, lordy Lou, here I go. 13.
13. Okay. All right. So as you join the fray, you run in with Remy. There's currently basically a young blue dragon, like a wormling, flying off with a gnome who's just screaming bloody murder.
Hey Monty, if Remy screeches or does his call to get Volo, is that possible?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's absolutely gonna freaking do that.
I'm gonna say for now, everybody rolled initiative for this sequence.
Cool.
Where the hell is my Dragonator?
Where the hell's your dragon?
13.
19 for Remy.
Okay.
22.
Freckles.
21.
Wow, you guys are doing pretty good.
You need it for me as well?
Yeah, with advantage because you have your barbarian thing.
I will take the 11.
Alright, so that's gonna be Greckles, Panic. Good roll, Panic. Remy. Excuse me. Greckles. Oh no, that's Task. Task.
Hello.
And Borky.
Hello.
Haha, I'm in danger.
Everything's fine.
The city of Alavast
is under attack.
All right, Greckles, as you're running through the city streets, you're kind of ducking and weaving through alleyways, jumping over crates. You watch as you're like traveling, you can see the shadow of the dragon in front of you. Every so often it stops and kind of swings at you like a cat trying to reach for a mouse between a gap, but it fails and it keeps jumping to and fro each roof, kicking up roof tiles as it follows you.
Still beelining it to the Temple of Orthox. As far as I know, that's where we were gonna all meet up.
All right, you keep running, you run off. I'm gonna say for this, roll just a stealth check just to see if you lose the dragon.
I'm good at this too. 15, probably not good enough.
All right, roll for the dragon. Where's your perception? +6, okay. He rolled a 13, so he loses you.
Excellent.
As you kind of like duck behind a wall and press against it, the dragon's like, and he kind of takes off into the air and disappears.
How close at this point would I be to the temple?
A fair distance off. Panic, it is now your turn.
Fuck, I don't know, I just take Helena by the hand and try to run towards Starlight's house.
Okay. You begin to run. Luckily, you're reasonably close. Seeing as how Starlight lives near the entertainment district, which is nearby the Sweet Dragon, which is where you guys were returning to.
Yeah.
As you guys run through, I need Borky, Helena, and Panic to make dexterity saving throws for me as debris from a burning building falls down.
I have danger.
You have danger sense. You have advantage to the
19.
So
Thank you.
Succeed.
Yay! I remembered
because
it.
it was something you can see, so that's why.
Yes, we're both gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this.
That's gonna be 17.
Yeah!
Helena unfortunately fails.
Oh no.
As you guys like manage to duck under, Helena gets crushed by the rubble.
Oh Helena!
No. Shit! Panic! Go! Go, Panic! Go! I got her!
She's pinned. She cannot escape. And she takes 10 damage.
Ouch.
Borky just grabs Panic and just shoves Panic. Go! Go right now!
You'd better! I run off. I take off.
Borky.
Alright.
Alright.
Just gotta write down the health for Helena real fast, but D&D Beyond is being slow.
D&D Beyond.
So Zito,
Yeah,
you wanted this.
I guess I did.
You did this to us! You did this to us!
It
Ain't
is
I the asshole.
It is Helena's turn. She's going to assist you, Borky, and give advantage for when you help her out of the rubble. So she's going to just try and position herself in a way where she can get out.
Oh, good. All right. Borky was going to
All right.
rage. So, perfect.
Remy, it is now your turn.
Cool. Where is Valo?
You whistle. He hasn't arrived yet, but given the way the airspace is at the moment, it's just chaotic and filled with fucking dragons.
I'd be afraid to be snatched out of the air.
He might be
Remy's gotta do
walking.
his
He
duty.
might be skipping here.
Task, do you trust me?
I got no choice in this matter. Why?
Don't leave my side. My hunch is they're here for you.
Oh,
And Remy's gonna
fuck
full
me.
defense in front of Task.
All right. It is now the dragon's turn, or at least the sequence's turn. As you guys are running through the streets, you watch as what was once just a few silver dragons, there's now about 50 of them now that have taken into the air in various forms, and it is a full-on fight in the sky at the moment. Breath weapons are being shot out. Dragons are colliding.
It's a lot of meat slamming into each other.
Oh yeah, it's like there is so much noise of the roaring and the screaming and the fire crackling. It's
Aye,
insane.
and the
Man.
killing and the ripping of the throats.
And
aye.
hoping that Zotera or Arlo.
Yeah.
Greckles, for you, I rolled for you. As you're moving, you currently see a bunch of wormlings dragging away like villagers currently, like people who are on their way home from like selling things, merchants. You watch as the dragons are kind of grabbing them like by the neck or like the arm and are flying off with them.
How?
You want to react in any way to this?
Yeah, I would love to dart 2 of them since they don't know where I am.
All right,
I'll
roll-
at least dodge them.
Roll 2 dart attacks as your reaction for the situation.
That's 15.
Okay, 15. They are red dragon wormlings, so let's check their stats real fast.
Oh, lordy Lou.
Don't you leave me, Zito.
Unfortunately, that first one misses. It glances off the dragon as it takes off into the air. It doesn't even notice it.
Okay, second attack. 11. That
11.
was 2.
As you throw both of them, they take off into the air and disappear with the people in tow screaming.
Oh, god damn it. All right.
All right. Panic and Helena as you two are running. Okay. Panic and Helena, as you guys are running, you watch as another silver dragon is slammed to the ground, currently basically in a huge fight, like a bite fight with a white dragon. Both of them are currently biting at each other's necks and thrashing and smashing buildings and throwing carts into the air. Animals are running and fleeing. You watch as the silver dragon is pinned down by the white dragon. Is there anything you would like to do?
Run.
I mean,
Oh fuck. You know, so is the white dragon's head like going for the silver dragon's neck right now?
Oh yeah. It's like it's already biting on it, but it's really trying to go for the kill.
I know what you should do. I know.
I'm going to whip around, and I am going to cast Shatter on the white one's wing.
Okay, go ahead. That's a
3rd level.
That's a Constitution saving throw.
Correct.
Okay.
I am waiting on one of these dragons to drop down, look at task, and go, it just works.
God damn it.
No, here's what happens. While you're waiting, Tiango gets out of a drainage and just grabs you. Great timing! Brilliant! What a fucking... That 5D chess.
All right. So that's a Constitution saving
His-
throw.
Yeah, his theme plays for half a second.
That is a failure with a 12. They rolled really bad.
Oh, that's good.
All right,
Here.
so he takes, or whatever they take. 8 plus 6 is
14 damage.
14 thunder damage.
As you cast the shatter spell, one of the statues, the gargoyles on one of the buildings, falls down and smashes the white dragon, which gives the silver dragon enough time to whip its neck around and go right for the jugular and the throat and kill the white dragon immediately.
Yeah!
Panic points and says, "Ha!" and then runs.
Before, as you run away, the dragon turns to thank you, but you're already gone, and it's just kind of like, okay, and then kind of flies back up into the air. It's definitely
You
wounded,
owe
but
me!
I think it was a sexy dragon lady the whole time.
it is Helena's turn, but she's with you, so nothing happens. Remy and Task. No, your guys.
Helena's turn. Ah! Next turn.
You begin to hear a sound far off in the distance. That... You know when like a thunderstorm is beginning and there's kind of like that
The roll
kind of
rumble.
noise?
Yeah.
The low rumble. You guys hear that off into the distance. At this point, 2 dragons have descended upon the temples and have begun to attack them. One of them is an additional black dragon, and the other one is a red dragon. They're currently assaulting, smashing windows, grabbing people, and flying off. The black dragon is definitely bumbling around and taking its time. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to impede the one that's taking civilians and take a shot at him.
Okay, go ahead. Roll to hit.
With silver arrows, by the way.
Okay,
19.
19. I believe that's going to hit. Yes, that will hit.
All right. So first shot, so that's 9. On my next attack, I can't bonus action, yes?
Well, you can bonus action and then attack.
Okay, yeah. Then I want to
Well,
bonus.
You can't split. I can't remember if you can break up. I don't think you can. I could be wrong.
what?
I'd have
For
to double
multiple
check
attacks?
that. You can't. You can break up multiple attacks, but I don't think you can place. You can move, attack, move, but I don't think you can attack, bonus action, attack because you're technically taking the attack action. It's weird. I remember reading about it somewhere, but
All right, fair enough.
for now, I'll say you can bonus action after, but
All right, fair.
yeah.
So I guess bonus action. The fuck is it called? Hunter's Mark.
There you go.
Hunter's Mark on the Black Dragon for sure.
Yep, take another
As you
shot.
fire the arrow, you hit it in its arm, like its hand, and it drops one of the monks that's currently in the Gromoth Temple, this dwarven guy, and he just starts scrambling away as the dragon kind of turns and snarls. You see its eyes kind of like widen, like almost in recognition.
Hey, Monty,
it's
just
just-
real quick. I also forgot to mention this. Because these are dragons, it's my favorite enemy.
You have favorite enemy on them. Yep.
Yep.
And as soon as he turns and shows his eye, Remy's gonna hold up his hand. How far away is it?
By the way, this is not your turn. This is a reaction phase to the
Oh.
events that are conspiring. So you
Got it.
don't have your full turn. So you can only really get like one attack action in. So you can't
that's it.
actually Hunter's Mark. You can do a secondary attack though if you would like, because you have 2 attacks in your attack
Sure.
round.
I'll do that then. Yeah.
I-
finish
This
it.
is this is a weird sequence, so it's kind of.
I'm just doing what you tell me to do, Monty.
yeah. Nat 20!
Oh,
There it is.
boosh!
There
Nat
it
20
is.
with Colossus Slayer.
Very nice. Go ahead, double all that damage, buddy.
Yeah!
7 plus 5, and then Colossus Slayer. Where are you, my friend? It's a 1d8. Blip! 5. So
That's 17. This dragon unfortunately has not taken any damage until you shot it, but
Right.
you do manage to shoot it in the fucking eye, and it rears over and falls over prone, which allows all of the paladins to immediately like beat him up. Like everyone's around him,
Kick him in the
screaming
ribs.
at him.
curb him!
X
Task-
don't give it to you.
Knock, knock, open up the door, it's pain!
Task, it is now your turn, and before you do anything, I would like you to make a deception check for me.
Oh, what do you do? What now?
A deception check. I need you to do a deception.
Okay. Deception 20.
Okay. Very nice.
Woo!
All right, it is now your turn, Task. You still have the dragon before you. It's being pummeled by all the paladins at this point, but the sky is still just rife with them.
Who's on their way to trying to attack us? Aim for that one, like one that's about to try and attack.
As you look around, you currently see there's a wyvern rider on the roof of the temple that you noticed from like kind of glint of the back of your eye, and you turn, you see them currently aiming a crossbow down at you.
Oh, fuck that guy, taking a shot.
All right, go ahead.
Fuck that dude in particular. 24.
That's a hit.
There you go.
10.
10. Very nice. You shoot him in the shoulder.
Yep. And then 30.
30. Yeah, that'll hit. Colossus
7.
Slayer.
Colossus Slayer. 6.
13 is 23. That's enough to kill him. This guy is not very well armored. He's actually just wearing kind of like a helmet and just basic leather armor. But you shoot him and he falls off of the wyvern, and the wyvern takes off into the air, kind of confused without a rider. As he slams to the ground, it is a black dragonborn.
Oh dear.
You watch his dragon's kind of like, "Ugh," and kind of keeps going about what he's doing.
Oh man, this is even better because I also have fucking I have favorite enemy on
Dragonborn. Yeah. You watch as Athena and Naragan are fighting, and Naragan's like, "Is this romantic? I think it's kind of romantic." And Athena's like, "It is not romantic." She's like fighting.
Naragan, it's kinda not, dude.
Naragan,
Cass
you
says on the side.
you say that 2 years after you survive.
All right, Borky, it is now your turn.
Borky, since she's gonna give him advantage, I don't even need to go into a rage, unless that gives me double proficiency. Sorry,
No,
Greg.
it doesn't.
How that works.
Gregor hit the microphone. Sorry, he's.
It's okay. He got really close all of a sudden. I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, no. Gregor sat up and like, oh, since you're sitting up, that means we're gonna do everything, right? So Borky is gonna use his strength. Try. I got a headset on. Nice try, motherfucker. So Borky is gonna use all his strength to try and pull this debris off of Helena. So
Okay.
Borky just 19.
You're good. You're good. You get her up. You kind of bring it up and it burns and kind of cinders you, but you're kind of resisting it as she scrambles out from underneath. She is limping. Her leg is broken.
Borky literally picks her up.
Okay.
Okay, this is... Hey. This is his friends. Let's move on.
Okay,
Borky runs after Panic with her.
All right, you guys run using, I'm assuming, your full movement.
Yep.
Back at the start of the turn order, Greckles, I need you to roll a survival check to figure out where the fuck you're going, because you are incredibly lost.
Yep.
Use your pigeon sense.
That's an 18.
Pigeon sex is successful. You managed to find the entrance to the clerical district, and you currently see a shitload of paladins and clerics just fighting dragons at the moment. There are some that are being attacked by, like, carried off and dropped by wyvern riders and promptly healed by clerics who kind of run over and heal them. Others are, like, 1v1ing certain dragons. They're very clearly, like, people of substantial power. Overall, it's just chaos, and everything's on fire. Like, everything's either burning with acid, on fire, there's, like, clouds of poisonous gas. It's just chaos.
Are there any dragons engaging in anyone that I know that I can see?
This will take your full action to get here. You do see Remy and Task because Task is bright red and stands out. You don't really see Remy in the crowd, but you do see Task kind of taking shots in front of the entrance.
I will head his way, full turn if I need to.
All right, Panic. It is now your turn. You also need to make a survival check to try and make your way through the city streets to find Starlight's house.
Oh shit. What I'll do is, while I'm doing the survival check, can I press digitation on the walls to mark where I've headed? I'll have like a little mini Panic pointing in directions I've gone, so
Sure.
Borky can follow.
I'll say you just kind of like slap the walls and press the digitation like a handprint on it.
Yeah.
Because if not, that would take an action, which would take up your movement.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, I will make a survival check.
Okay. I'd say with advantage because you've been there before.
Okay. Survival advantage is going to be a 22.
22. Very good. As you're running, you see the house, and you're like, yes! And you start to run until before you crashes an adult blue dragon right in front of you that kind of leers up and turns towards you. That will bring us to Helena's turn.
It may look like Taurus, but that's not Taurus.
If you don't like it, Helen, you can shift to the fireman's carry on my shoulders instead. Listen.
No, I'm good, thank you. I'm just gonna try and heal myself here.
Okay.
She's gonna cure wounds to get rid of the broken leg, which she's gonna do. She's full health. I mean, no, she's not. She needs full health. She's gonna roll that.
It's like rub your hands together and slap it? Is that what you do?
That's the worst idea.
Okay, I'm good. You can put me down now.
Okay. Borky just puts her down.
Thank you. Okay, let's keep going.
Absolutely. Let's keep going, Mrs. Helena.
Remy, it is now your turn.
Okay, perception check. Let's see what the hell's going on.
Bolo is running towards you.
Hooray!
You watch as there's this dragonborn guy fighting one of the paladins, and Volo head bashes the dragonborn into a bush and keeps running towards you.
Hell to the fucking yeah. By the way, I was gonna roll a perception check because I wanted to see are there any other Griffin riders in the sky right now.
Roll a perception check with advantage, sure.
Sweet. That's going to be a soft 20.
Soft 20, you don't see any right now. It's just a huge, you can barely see the silver dragons. You can see a couple of them, but it's like a dog fight, like a tornado dog fight right now, just chaos.
All right, is there anybody on the building still? Has Task pretty much handled everybody?
Yeah, the guy on the building, you didn't even know he was there, and you just watch as a body crashes next to you, and you're like, duh! And the wyvern is just kind of lost and confused and flies away.
Task, get on Volo. We have to check your establishment.
Very well. Athena and Naragan, how are you gonna fare over here?
We'll be okay, I think. You watch as Naragan's swinging at a guy. Currently Athena's holding the mouth of a red wormling open, and she's struggling. They're already pretty wounded, but they're holding their own, and they're paladins. They're pretty hardy.
Can I roll insight to see if this is a lost cause for them?
Go ahead and roll an insight check. I will say with advantage because you're a soldier.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
Whoa.
Woo! They are basically probably stalling for time so people can get to safety, and then they're probably going to get to safety once that time is up. You get the sense they're not really going to just keep fighting. You get the sense that they're trying to rescue the people who are still out, and then once they're in, they're done. They're going to hide because this is an unwinnable situation at the moment.
Right.
So
make the rounds quickly, and I'll get on Volo.
You watch as Naragan kind of grabs your hand as you're mounting. Task.
Yes.
Be careful.
You as well. And I kobold salute him.
He kind of
keep him
lets
safe.
you go.
Protect your temple.
Of course.
And then
Greco's. You watch as both Remy and Tass take off into the air on Volo.
Oh
Wait.
my god.
Wait, no,
we didn't see you.
Wait, I thought we. Wait.
No,
did we
you
not
don't see
grab
them.
him?
We didn't see him. We had to go.
I
didn't see him.
thought you said it would take my entire action to get to him.
Yeah, he did get to us.
No, you got through the alleyways to get to the district, and you saw them, but you didn't have enough action to get to them. So,
Oh.
yeah, you watch as
Sorry,
Sorry, buddy.
they take off into the air.
How high into the air?
About 30 feet up, I'd say.
Oh, what do you? Oh man.
Do some ninja shit.
Oh,
Alright,
here
do
we go.
some
Here's
ninja
some
shit.
Do some
ninja, ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go, 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 go.
go.
I don't know if he's doing that or not. He's quiet.
It's not my turn yet.
Oh.
It's Monty's
Is it?
turn.
It is the dragon's turn.
Yeah, there we go. I'm just waiting my turn, guys. It's okay.
Oh no.
Greckles, as you are standing there, the ground begins to shake.
Oh god.
And it kind of is in like a like kind of heartbeat, almost like notion, as you're kind of making your way there. Panic! You're in front of a fucking adult blue dragon. It is going to attempt to grab you.
Oh no!
So you can make an acrobatics or athletics check of your choice.
Also, Zito,
Yeah.
this is your only chance ever to be a sniper. Take your shots.
Oh fuck yeah.
This will do for acrobatics.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
So, in a weird twist of fate, the dragon rolled a 5.
Oh my god! Twist of fate!
And it doesn't have any bonuses to athletics, so you actually managed to avoid being grabbed.
Oh!
How?
Beautiful.
It reaches to grab you, and you kind of wriggle out of its grip and then run. And the dragon is like, no! And you watch as it inhales back.
Oh no.
That ends.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Your hair begins to stick up on end, and you feel a really weird sensation where your scar is.
Oh god, not again!
Remy, you take off into the air, and immediately you are collided with a dragon. Immediately.
Good.
I need you to roll. I need you to roll an athletics or acrobatics check for Volo for me.
Oh, for Volo, not for me.
Yeah, for Volo.
All right, hang on, Griffin. All right, let me pull this up real quick. Your.
Oh, pfft. Don't roll.
Why?
I got a natural one.
Yeah!
Oh, roll for severity.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for severity.
Please be very severe.
Actually, I rolled a 19, so it's incredibly severe.
Ooh, what happened?
As this dragon is fucking flying towards you, and it's about to breathe fire on you, you watch as a bola flies out of nowhere, latches the dragon's mouth shut, and it fucking explodes.
Oh, yes!
That's
You
the
watch as
second time that's happened.
Wow.
and you watch as flying from off screen comes Bon Ray, and she's like, "Did you miss me?"
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well done, Bonray.
Shut up! She keeps flying. All right, Task. It is now your turn. I would like you to roll a perception check for me. Actually, no, hold on. Before you do that, I need you to roll me a vehicle check real fast.
Oh shit, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
flashbacks here, man.
24.
Beautiful.
Okay. Very good. All right, now I need you to roll a perception check for me.
Oh God.
Here we go. 21.
Ooh, that
21.
dice looks
There
hot.
we go.
As you are soaring through the air taking pot shots, you see a figure standing on one of the buildings. looking down at the chaos and the fire and the carnage. Your blood runs cold. The wound at your side flares. Your heart is in your throat as you see this form.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh no.
Let's see it.
Oh, God!
Oh,
That's so cool!
Oh
That's
my
so
God!
That's so fucking tight.
Don't kiss her!
I told you to stay with me.
Hell yeah.
What do we see, Nadine?
You see a black dragonborn standing amongst the embers on one of the tallest buildings of the city, currently flanked by 2 ancient dragons, acting as guard dogs. His face is marred and dark and grim in the light, and he holds 2 crescent blades in either hand, simply just watching. Something about him, Tass, that's different to you is he has a set of baleful black wings that run down his back, currently slacked behind him. As he stares down, almost nonchalantly, as dragons snap up villagers, fly off, he's just watching.
I not like forcefully, but I jab Remy in the arm so he looks in my direction.
What?
I grab an arrow and I point down. It's him.
You see him too, Remy, and the moment you see him, you feel very unnerved.
Task.
No, we do not engage him. Look at what's near him. That would be suicide.
That would be my suggestion. We have to get out of here before he sees you.
You guys all, as you're running through the chaos, finding various places to go to hide and be secure, there's a massive roar. I need everybody to roll Constitution saving throws for me.
Ooh.
Immediately.
21.
6!
17
Okay.
for Remy.
Saving throw.
Uh-oh.
10.
8.
Oh, God. I got you.
It's like I'm just grabbing stats here. I need to find.
Grabbing stats. I don't like this.
I had advantage, right? So I can use that nat 20 on the other side.
By the way, I know we're going to give a shout out at the end, but that art of Darkus.
Fucking, it's so good.
This emitting you know what it's emitting? It is emitting Pixar villain levels of energy.
So everybody but Borky are feared by this effect, and you immediately retreat back. This massive sound as you watch a dragon crash into the attic.
Oh fuck.
What dragon?
If you thought that artwork was fucking cool.
Oh my God.
As baleful chorus of a three-headed chromatic dragon crashes into the attic and erupts a roar that shakes the very foundation of the city of Alavast.
Can Borky see this happening?
Oh, everyone can see this. Every single person in the city can see this. Task, when you see that blue head, you almost go pale. It's a head you remember. It's a head that destroyed your entire clan, that wounded you and took everything from you. And it is standing above the city, ready to take everything again.
Am I really this helpless a second time?
And that is where we're going to end the session for
Oh!
tonight.
I knew it! I freaking knew you were gonna do this, Nadine! This is where it cuts to everyone in separate things. Everyone running to having separate battles, and this is where you cut to the Full Metal Alchemist ending. Joto meets Zati, Oh, the chat hates you, Nadine. The chat hates you. They're burning your effigies.
Oh. Chat,
Next
no,
week's
I
the-
love this. Are you kidding me?
So I had an episode title that was mentioned in the middle of this, and I wrote it down because it's so good, I feel like. Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's either that escalated quickly or, well, comma, that escalated quickly. Like, I forget who said that.
Okay, Zito, you doing okay?
Hey,
Yeah.
it's your arc, buddy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, it's
welcome
my
to your
arc.
turn.
What? I can't wait for everyone to turn and look at fucking asshole. This is your fault.
It's your fault, prick.
No, it's not Task's fault. That's Darkus's fault for being a massive chode.
Pretty fucking much. No, dude, I'm fucking shaking. I'm excited about this.
By the way, thank you so much to that art Jack for providing the art for
What
this.
a piece.
Guys,
Well,
I got
did-
fucking... Listen.
And also shout out to Jack's girlfriend for getting me pictures of her country
Spider-Man?
to use as the buildings.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What,
Did Jack color over them?
Yeah, well, basically used them as references. So he
Oh,
had her
nice.
go and take literally bottom-top looks of buildings specifically
it's a
because the
beautiful-
architecture is the same as Alabast.
Beautiful,
Oh, dude,
beautiful,
dude.
beautiful. I love this piece so much.
Oh fuck! Listen, I know we have like the VOD friendly music for everyone else, but I muted that and put on River of Souls, the metal cover, and I'm losing my shit. Oh god.
I'm glad I'm not the only person that puts on like a soundtrack in my head.
Oh no, dude, I'm playing what I essentially on. It was basically it was this cover of the River of Souls.
This entire story, I'm just using the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood OST and original Full Metal Alchemist. I'm like, no, this works. This works. Good energy for this.
Oh fucking holy shit! My stomach's in a knot.
I am
Ready,
excited
Dizzy.
for you. Like I'm excited for you.
This is gonna be. First of all, we're going to this. Oh, what an arc! Ooh, what an arc! Woo, woo! Wipe the sweat.
I was so nervous for this. This is why I wanted to be at least like at a substantial level of energy because this was a fucking lot.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god,
so
we got.
glad I went with you, Taz.
Wait, could we make this episode titled Deja Vu?
Oh, that
Deja Vu's really good.
Deja Vu is pretty good.
I like that.
Also, bye Austin. We love you.
Bye,
Bye,
Austin.
Bye,
Bye,
Austin.
Austin.
Holy shit! Next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a.
Oh, wow.
A lot to do.
We're still in this mid-crisis. It's not like the crisis is over. What are we gonna do next, guys? We're in the middle of it. We're all running to the places we need to run to.
Oh, I just saw a great one in the chat. History repeats itself.
Oh my god, I
fuck's
love it.
sake.
That's the one. That's who said that?
That's the one.
History repeats itself. Blah, 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 blah,
By
blah.
the way, great name suggestions today, guys.
Mm-hmm.
What episode is this, by the
I
way?
lost it.
118.
It is 118.
Wow.
Oh my
Critical Role's gonna
God.
have their
Oh, my-
100th
my-
episode soon.
My fucking legs are in restless fucking shaking syndrome right now.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah, I'm sweating.
Oh yeah, man, that was. By the way, that was.
Welcome to
By the way,
your arc.
escaping,
Hey, welcome
you
to
escaping
your
that blue dragon, Connor, was actually huge.
Clutch plays, yeah.
honestly, I felt like you.
Yeah.
I feel like you double-clicked,
But it's-
ran, and
You
hit the
can
slide
thank me
function.
later.
It's not over yet, though. It's not even close to being
No,
over.
it's
It's not ogre yet.
Not
I
over.
power slide on instinct.
Our
Hey, guys.
ogre the limits. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, be sure, guys, anyone who's a member of the Discord, be sure if you're going to discuss today's episode because it is very heavy in spoilers. Definitely discuss it in the most current episode channel, not in the Unexpectables one, because I know we have some new people joining. But make sure you're in the right channel for that.
I'm gonna go ahead and post the fucking song I'm talking about to everyone so they at least.
So
Well, we
there's
still have like 1,000. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm seeing a lot of people in chat who are like, "This is my first time."
Welcome to the
Welcome.
Unexpectables.
Oh my god. What a first
Yeah,
episode to
ladies-
come in on.
Ladies and gentlemen, tell all of your friends that this is a great time to catch up if they're behind. This is a great time to start if they haven't, and it's a great time to catch it live if they have.
My goodness. Well, we got a lot of people to thank here with this foreboding music playing. We got a lot of people we got to thank here, but I want to thank Zito, who's got the shakes right now. Zito, where can they find you?
Oh fuck. You can find me at twitch.tv/Zio and CZ Backlash on Twitter and the Ever Ingot Almanac on.
You're cutting out so much, dude. I'm sorry. You gotta,
Oh
you're starting
fuck me. Pick someone else. Do someone else.
Even the internet is scared.
Gaijin Goomba,
Nervous.
where can they find you, dude?
Find me at twitch.tv/GaijinKumba no H Tuesdays. Taiko Tuesday, we have fun. We play animu and meme songs on Taiko no Tatsujin. Saturday is probably going to be Doom at this point because I now know that Bosco's doing important things. Sunday, Rising Sunday is going to be more Neo 2. It's basically Dark Souls, only more crazy shit happens and not everything is a skeleton.
Why not?
Also new video coming out tomorrow.
Yay! What is it about? Can you say?
I can. It is about a disease and virus fighting yokai. It is super trending on Twitter, by the way.
Well, of all times. Good on you, dude. Distortion Debulu. Where can they find you, dude?
Oh, they can find me on Twitter at Senile Snake. They can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil, where Tuesdays and Sundays are my Ring Adventure / RIW character creation streams, where I go into 2K20 and create some characters, and it's actually better. It got better with the latest patch, and it's
good to hear.
Yeah, it's feasible now. It's really great. Friday is Friday Funhouse, where I play a lot of party games with my friends, Jackbox, Tabletop Simulator, Gang Beast, stuff like that. Saturday is Devil May Cry, where I play through the Devil May Cry series, currently on 4. We're about a quarter of the way through the story right now. And specifically this Friday on my channel and a couple of others that I will be tune into my Twitter to find out where they're streaming it from. We'll be having a charity D&D game hosted by Zane Kiryu to raise money for the American Cancer Society. So that is this Friday, the 20th.
Sick.
Awesome. Hey, Edward Bosco, where can they find you, dude?
They can find me at Ed Bosco on both Instagram and Twitter, and then right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco.
Awesome, dude. Hey, Zito, how you feeling? Okay, where can they find you, bud? Talk about your thing.
All right, you can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito. You can also find me on Twitter at CC and on Patreon for the Ever Ingot Almanac, where I do homebrew stuff. The latest homebrew that's out is the Asinine Armory. It's on DM's Guild. 50+ weapons and a bunch of different ways to use them, and a ranger subclass that lets you use guns point blank without taking damage on yourself. Coming up probably towards the end of this month will be imps and the ability to play as a lesser devil that has turned into an imp. I am so and oh god, and Doom's coming on Friday. The Icon of Sin, you know what it is.
It's Doom. It's fucking Doom. We get to shoot Bosco in the fucking face.
It's Doom.
We get to shoot multiple Boscos.
And that's Friday, dude. Like, that's fucking happening. Oh my god, my fucking heart is on fire right now.
So wait, Zito, when are you streaming?
I'm going to attempt Friday night, so around like in between 7 to 9 on Friday at CST will be when I start.
So if I streamed early and you were still going, would you
Would I accept a raid? Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see how it is.
Well, okay. You know, fuck off, Gaijin. Somebody call out some bits or some shit. I'm not dealing with it. Monty, where can they find you?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Hi. You can find me at Montyglue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/Montyglue, where tomorrow I'm hoping to play some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Apparently I'm going to be an Eevee. That has been determined by a poll. I was really hoping for something that wasn't a normal type, but oh well. And on Sunday, we're starting Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We 100% a Coliseum. It was a trial, but we did it. We got Ho-Oh. We purified all the Pokemon. We beat all the Coliseums. It was quite the undertaking. So we're going to be starting up Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Expect probably tomorrow that I'm going to be putting up a poll to decide what starter I'm going to go with, specifically what evolution I'm going to be going with. So you guys can cast your votes there. It's going to be the original 3 evolutions because we already had Umbreon and Espeon in Coliseum. So I want one of the original evolutions. So yeah, definitely check it out. And yeah.
And folks, you can find me here at twitch.tv/Takahata101. Tomorrow we have a very special stream starting at 3 o'clock PST. We will be running Multiverse Nexus Wrestling, our giant group D&D session with our wrestler sonas, guys. People roleplay their characters. We have a good time. We treat it like an actual wrestling show. But guys, that'll be tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and it'll be a good distraction from everything. And also you can find me here playing Destiny every now and then, or at least doing some ASMR radio while we play some lo-fi hip-hop beats to chill and relax to, while we try and chill and relax. Yeah, guys. But I got a lot of bits to read off, guys. If you guys need a jet, I understand. But there are many bits.
Oh fuck. Let me finish my purple flurp. Oh my god!
Your what?
His purple slurp.
Purple
My
flurp.
Purple flurp, my dude.
Purple flurp. I want to thank Probate for the 10,000 bits earlier tonight.
Whoa.
Everyone knows you want to use contrasting color like Tiger's Eye for the blue base. 10,000 bits with fantastic color theory coming from Probate.
He has color theory?
Yes, I just read it off.
Is he an artist?
Tiger's Eye for the blue base. Thank you so much, Probate, for the 10,000 bits, dude. Holy shit. El Padigabo, thank you very much as well. Master Monster 11 with a 1,500 bits. I can't make it to the game, but I'll see you guys in the archives. Have a good night. Well, thank you very much, dude. CMD Solus, Zodiac Pug, I Make Things Up, Roto Ryu. That was the name, by the way. That's not something he was saying. Comes the kind of guy. Gifting a sub, do that. Art Jack, thank you so much. Blackfoot Fair with elite bits. Here there be dragons, and there, and everywhere. Run! 5th elite bits from Blackfoot Ferret. Acroth Dragon, 1,000 bits. No message, just bits, but he's a dragon, so it's implied that it was very scary. 1,000 bits from Storyteller's Apprentice, episode title, Welcome Home. Storyteller's Apprentice with a very creepy 1,000 bits, but thank you for that name. Croft the Taker, thank you for the bits as well. Avion Fan, thank you for the 500 bits. This is freaking level 10 play? What the fuck?
We ain't level 10 just
We ain't
yet.
even
We're
level
still
10.
9.
We're level 9. Avion Fan, thank you. Cosmosis 45 with the 200 bits, thank you as well. Little Norseman with the 500 bits. Not a takeaway, but how does Ange not get along with Tubbs? We'll have to find out at some point. ETM Sung Moon Kong with 13, the 500 bits as well. Holy shit, what an episode to come back to. Was behind for a bit, and first live stream I've caught in a while. Just wow. Yeah, it was really good, dude. I agree. General Scott, thank you so much for the 500 bits as well. Just getting home from work, and I'll wait to watch the VOD live and see what missed. Hope you guys are having a great night, and see you guys next week. Well, thank you so much. 650 bits from Warlord Taco. Take the rest of my bits for an awesome episode. Love the cliffhanger. Oh, me too. Alpha 80, 87, thank you for the 500 bits as well. I get to catch too many of these due to work, and I don't get to catch too many of these due to work and DMing my own game. Good stuff. Well, Alpha, thank you so much for the 500 bits, and thanks for watching. Dustin the Forgotten, thank you. Serenade the Close the 500 bits. Hey, Bubushka and Unexpectables. I still like to hear Alistair and crew sing the stupid song I requested, if that's okay. Well, we'll have to see. Well, we're at the end of our show, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to get Bosco to do that. You just got to find him when he's ready to sing.
I mean, I could do it right now real quick if he'll spare
Let me
you
get through
time
everybody
to do it.
first before you round it off there, okay?
Yep.
Manny525125 with the 500 bits. Monty does that. Son of a bitch, have a black and white blue dragon head. Black and white and blue dragon. That's what someone said.
Black, green, and blue.
Black, green, blue.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. McCleary.
There's a red right above it.
Nettle Norseman, thank you for the bits. McCleary, thank you for the bits. Nettle Norseman says, wait, did the campus point to when they used it? I don't know what that's in reference to, unfortunately. Mortalia with the 500 bits. Two-headed dragon!
Three-headed dragon.
Three-headed dragon. It's Smut King Ghidorah. Dust of the Forgotten, thank you for the bits as well. Guys, your kindness is overwhelming. Episode title, Day, Age, and Fallen Silver. You pick the day or age. Yeah, we got a lot of really good names today, as we usually do. Anything else you guys would like to shout out?
I just realized what Monty did, even though I'm sure she didn't. You literally just made the big bad monster one of my player races that I made.
Oh, did I? I
That's
had
the
no
fucking
idea.
Scoreacher. I made three-headed Hydra people.
Oh, jeez.
Oh fuck! Oh no!
It's like tailor-made for my age.
This is
Zito. This is sizably bigger.
Oh no, it is! I'm just
Zito.
like, oh my god, it's happening.
Zito, realize this is all your fault. Literally now, everything is.
Imagine you could have written your story to
God.
be happy,
Screw you
and
for
they're waiting
existing.
for you at home. But no, Big Sad had to happen.
The big sad.
Big Sad.
Sad.
The big.
I don't. You think I'm big sad? I'm fucking big excite right now. Holy
Oh man,
shit.
I've not seen you this hype, dude, since that one indie game came out. I don't know. You know the one.
The Owl Boy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
I want to thank Serenade of the Eclipse, Probate, X Nick of Ashendari, Truck, Carfy, so many 3 goals, 1 quote, Blackfoot Ferret. Defector Team, thank you all so freaking much for the subs and bits tonight. Probate, dude, as always, your kindness is overwhelming. Is there anything else you guys would like to shout out here on our way out the door?
Big excite.
Yep, definitely big excite. New video is gonna be up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. I didn't mention.
Everyone went quiet.
I know. I actually got a suggestion for who we can raid tonight.
Who can we raid?
Trash King Arisen is streaming right now.
I am down with that.
Who is that?
He's a nice guy. Mine and.
Yeah, I streamed with him on Monday. We streamed Halo together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
Real quick before we get out of here, can I give the kid his song real
Yes,
quick?
absolutely.
I
And
hate-
we will shut up and not criticize you for it.
Fucking icon of sin.
I hate this song, by the way. I'm only giving you 3 verses, and I'll give you some variety. Okay, here we go.
Oh my god.
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark. Mommy shark doo 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 doo, mommy shark doo 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 doo, mommy shark doo 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 doo. Take it, Remy.
Daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark. There. Now, having done that, I'm the last person that's going to do that. And in the future, just so you guys know, song requests and voice requests and stuff like that are really hard to do during the stream. That's more of a Q&A thing. So if you guys want that, maybe in a Q&A in the future, we can take 1 or 2 of them. But for the stream, there's just no way for us to know the song all the time and for us to take time to do it. So we appreciate all the bits and subs. We love your shout outs, but requests we can't do during the stream.
Yeah, guys.
200 people.
Hey, guys, real fast. Hyrule gives us a talk. Trash King Arisen found out some very bad news, and he has to move out on Monday. And he can use all the good vibes he can right now. So, guys, I'm going to send you all packing over there right now. All y'all be kind. All y'all be nice. Thank you so much for checking out the Unexpectables. And we will be here next Wednesday at 7 o'clock PST, 10 o'clock EST. Zeno, calm down!